Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Over the Horizon. Now, it's pretty cold where I'm living right now, so if you're in someplace warm, enjoy it for me. If you are someplace cold, grab some blankets, bundle up, because, well, we're gonna need it tonight.
In the
You know,
fucking heater.
I
Uh-huh.
I will be here for you as your warm friend, which isn't actually warm. It's still 42 degrees.
That sounds pretty warm to me.
But I am drinking an iced drink
Degrees
as
warmer
well.
than
I
it
think
is
it's
here.
17 right now.
Is it really? It dropped
My
That's
crazy.
computer
disgusting.
says 32. Holy shit. Where's my
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I haven't seen 17 degrees in several years. I also haven't seen snow in a while.
got negative
Oh, it's supposed to get
35 here
warmer
this
on
summer.
Friday. All right. Well,
I think
Either
it was
way.
70 yesterday.
Oh, I hear the mic.
Garza, we hear your mic.
We hear
Ooh,
the shuffle.
We cannot hear you, though.
Saturday
But
is
that's-
going to be 74 degrees outside. You guys want to come?
We see the green light flashing, but we do not see hear anything from you.
I have arrived.
He's very
Whoa.
quiet, but I heard him. He said he has
Yes,
arrived.
I heard you. I had.
I'm here.
He's here.
Perfect. All right. I need somebody to do some recap from last week.
I
well,
will read out what I have.
Well, let's go with. Let's go ahead. Let's see here.
Man, tonight's wacky night.
I was gonna say now we've got more. You
Let me
can't
just
hear
open my
Discord.
notes.
Let's start with Amy, and where Amy leaves off, we'll have
Oh, it's
Ryan
trash.
pick up.
Great. Okay. The first line is Gideon and Flanagan slept together. I don't know if this is real, but Gideon and Flanny slept
In
together.
the same tense.
Okay. I guess I was trying to get on my hot girl shit, but then it just didn't work because I was like, I'll just do notes later. We ended up in the Feywild, and Attila was Booty, and fucking everyone called me Mooney. Let's see. Sinel was Shrek, Sneck. JR was JR.
Shrek.
Shrek. Flanny was a combination
I
of
wish.
Lancelot and Fuckhead, which was just fuck a lot. Gideon was Candlehead. Let's see. Okay, so hang on. What else is in here? Oh, and I talked about all the mushrooms that we got. So at some point we ended up in the Feywild, and JR we hooked up with the jumpers, the canopy jumpers, which was JR's group, and they are like, whoa, you know about that guy from like a long time ago? His name was Ron. And JR's like, that's me. And I think he said that. I'm not really sure. And they
His
were like,
name is
"That was
Just
1,000
Run.
Yeah. And they were like, that was 1,000 years ago. And Thrasher is gone, but he's one of the first. So we found out that JR is like really fucking old, which is adorable and sad at the same time. And they were super helpful. And then we picked up mushrooms, like they showed us where all the stuff is. And Sinel got magic mushrooms, and Lotus got magic mushrooms, and then Attila got mushrooms that taste like snake, like a button snake. Oh, sorry, steak. sorry. I'm sorry.
Looking mighty tasty there, Snell.
I mean, you are a snack. So, and then we let's see.
Sonella's
Yeah,
the
like
party
some-
thirst trap. We just established that.
It's fucking. I would like you to be. What's four of a thruple?
Quadruple?
You want to be in my quadruple? Do you want to be a part of
It
it?
would just be a polycule. I thought
It's a polycule. This is great.
And we're going to have an episode where it's like, Sonell, we're kicking you out of the polycule.
Like after you pass triad, it's just a polycule. Like,
It's good. That's good shit. I like it. I like it
Triad.
so much. Yeah, this is now. So, sorry. Where were we? Okay, so steak mushrooms. We made it back to camp. It was 10 days later, and like everybody thought we were dead or like maybe ran off. I don't know yet. I don't know how much that's been established in the game.
We had to go east, by the way,
We did.
so that
And Attila was like, let's go east. And then I think I was like, let's go north. So we went north. So Attila was correct. Yay for wet ass pussy being accurate because
Yeah.
honestly, let's go.
honestly,
And
there's a shot in the dark.
Something real fast I have to mention, something I forgot to mention during sign-outs last week. Somebody made a very important decision there. Do you remember what it was?
no.
So they were told to go east, and someone asked if there was another way out. It was west.
We still went.
And all I'm gonna say is it took you 10 days passed when you guys went east. How much time would have passed had you gone west?
Oh, months probably, I bet. Like it just would have been a fucking shit show. So
Watch, it would have been a good time.
It's been 74 years.
it would be my throuple would
This
have
little
died.
maneuver is gonna cost us 51 years.
Shit. I'd be so sad. I'd be so mad. I just quit this fucking game. Like everything that I've been building up to, it's like, oh, they died now, so whatever. It's like, start again.
Oh, yep.
Actually, I
Wait,
think
wait.
the bigger
Triple
worry for you
sadness?
is they'd be old now.
Oh, I'm not doing that. No, like
Yeah.
I
Like
love
sadness,
you.
no matter what you do,
You just
this
gotta,
isn't
you
an
just gotta
Amsterdam.
blow it off. Blow the dust off, and you're good.
No, we're not doing that. We're not even going to consider that. We're going to just move on. So what else happened? So we got back and everybody was like really like, oh my God, they're here. That's crazy. And Grelka gave Flanny uppies and then told Flanny that she's never letting him out of her sight again, which is fucking adorable. Honestly, I'm like living for that relationship. It's the most wholesome of all of our relationships because my shit's crazy. And then I like saw my girlfriends and they were sad, but good. It was good sad. They were good sad, and then I don't remember what happened after
So honestly, you got pretty much what I got.
that.
And I wrote all mine down, so I feel bad now. But I remember so
Stop. I just-
well, Attila just went and talked to the pixies and had to convince them to make
Oh,
things with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then so now went and talked to is it Arya?
Chicken.
Is that right?
Eris.
wrong?
He,
Eris.
they went and
Eris.
talked to Eris.
Eris.
Chicken Eris like took care of the cart like a motherfucker, didn't she? Like, damn. She had nothing else going for her, so she took care of your cart, so no? Shit. What a good bitch.
Wow. What a way to say that somebody doesn't have friends. She had nothing else going on.
All
I'm
alone
sorry,
on a
listen.
Saturday night.
She could have been in my quad. What'd you call it? Polycule. She could have been in my polycule, but I don't know. I'm not
sorry.
interested in chickens. That's just me.
Isn't it the Golden Claw's turn to Pathfind now, or we were debating
is.
on that?
Mhm.
Yes. So
You guys arrived in the morning, so I'm going to have a couple things happen during that time.
Okay.
And then a couple conversations, some things like that. But then we will get moving right along. Because guess what you guys are on? You're on day trip.
Exciting. That's exciting.
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'll have Bob pull you guys together and explain. Let's see. Oh, this makes me upset. There it is. I was about to say, where did all of my notes go? Okay.
I mean, we could just get this shit started. Lotus is not
Process.
available for the entire day.
Oh,
Fine.
I mean,
She's
yeah,
busy.
but you're not the only player character.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you don't even have to like dip into any of that. You
I'm
can just
grabbing
move on
my
to
note-
all the
I-
others.
You think I wrote notes for Lotus?
Don't do it.
I already know what's
She's
going on there.
Otherwise indisposed.
But let's start. Actually, last I remember, someone climbed a tree. Someone want to remind me who that was?
That was
They
sounds like
are.
some JR behavior.
I climbed a tree. Everyone went back to the party, and I kind of just was like, I'm gonna not be around people, and pieced out to the top of a tree.
Yeah?
That's what happened.
How long you hang out there?
Probably until someone comes to find me, honestly. At least
Well-
that day into the night, probably, if someone doesn't come before then. Next morning, I would probably show up to the camp to get breakfast or whatever. But the rest of that day and tonight, if no one's looking for me, I'm in a fucking tree. I'm not far from camp. I'm probably in one of the trees near camp, but I'm definitely at the tippity top of a tree.
Absolutely. So, while you are in a tree, we're going to say probably you are by yourself until about midday. And you feel a weight sit on the tree next to you, and you hear, "Hey, bud. What's going on?"
I assume I recognize that voice as Misfits.
What? Come on. Don't tell me you've forgotten my voice already.
Yeah. No. Not yet, at least.
What's going on?
I mean, they're all dead.
What, are you talking the canopy jumpers? No, they're not dead.
I mean, the ones we knew, the ones I knew.
Not dead. At least, I don't know. It really just depends on your version of dead. Because, I can talk to him still. Does that make him dead?
I mean, you're kind of a god, though, right? Like that, it would make sense.
Am I, though? I prefer to call myself a demigod in, like, a child's body. Because, let's be honest, have I been doing any of the things that a god is supposed to do? You know, the vitriol, the fire, the brimstone, all that crap. To me, that's more Spot's thing. I'd rather let her do that.
I mean, yeah, but you're here talking to me right now, and that's definitely a god thing. Or at least, I mean, I guess we live in a world of magic, so like I guess there's probably like spells and shit. But I don't know those spells, so for me it's a god thing right now.
You probably at some point turn to look at him, and it is a spectral figure of him made of just shimmering lights. And he looks at you
And that honestly, like, I mean, you probably can't see yourself, but I can see you, and that's not a normal person thing. It's definitely why'd they die?
well, why does everything? People get old, nations fall, men retire if they're lucky. And eventually everything grows into something new.
So
But that's enough about that for today. Let me put it this way. I'm kind of here because I'm a little worried about you. You know how some people snore real loud? Well, you dream real loud. I can hear that shit, man. And
okay.
I happened to catch your last little dream and realized at this point where you guys are headed. Do you know where you're headed?
Not exactly, but
Uh,
my parents were there at one point in time. You were there at one point in time.
were, are, was, is, will be. I'm gonna be honest. Time gets real fucky around there. But I
Yeah,
have a feeling you're pretty dead set on going there, aren't you?
I mean, yes, but also I have questions about the White Rabbit and the story that's being told.
Yeah, that one. Listen, I'd love to explain some of that, but I'm okay. This is where the bad god comes in. I'm here mostly to check on you, mostly. But I do have a really big favor I need to ask.
Okay. What do you need?
So, the way you're headed, that's great. Keep going that way.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna run into some. Well, let's just say I've met them, and they're not great. They kind of suck a lot. As a matter of fact, we've got a past. When you meet these people, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. In your dream, you remember that place you saw?
The ruins?
Yeah. That room specifically, with all the dials and levers and all that crap, yeah?
The room that my dad was in. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you need to find it. Like, as fast as you fucking can. Just, I am trying to keep a light tone and impress how much of a problem this could be if we're not careful.
Oh,
You'd be helping me, and I promise, if you do help, let's just say a lot of those questions will get cleared up. Because otherwise, this expedition might just end where it started. Not in a great spot.
it's fair. I'll do this, but I want more than just the thought that these questions will be answered. I want a direct answer to whether or not that story is a premonition, history, or a tall tale. Doesn't have to be now, but when I've completed this task for you, I want that confirmation.
Tell you what, you do this, we got a deal.
Okay, we'll do it then. I mean, we're already going that way. But even if we weren't, I could convince them, I think. We can go. We'll take care of it.
Carrot, these things like rabbits, and not in the way you think I mean. Or maybe it is in the way you think I mean. Anyway, hey, by the way, I appreciate you trying to make connections with Spot. Keep doing that. She still hates me, but now she's just trying to poach you. She doesn't want to kill you anymore.
Well, I guess having a god not want to kill me is probably a good thing. Wait, she wanted to kill me?
Nature is kind of weird in that way. Give and take in the circle and all that crap. Look, if she has time to explain it, that's great. But don't worry about it. This figure says,
Doesn't talk to me
patting
like
you on the
what?
shoulder, and it disappears.
Okay, well, that wasn't super helpful.
No, it wasn't.
I guess I gotta go take care of some ruins.
Sounds like y'all do.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, we already had that conversation.
And after that happens, just to be badass, I'm going to step off of the super, super, super tall tree, just like jumping off of the tree. And before I hit the ground, I'm going to cast. Where is it? I'm going to cast Misty Step so I don't take any fall damage. I'll just Misty Step from like right before I'm about to hit the ground onto the ground. So I think that'd be fun to do. I just want to look badass. But other than that, I'm gonna head back to the group at that point. I have shit that I have to do.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Most of these, yeah, I think that is the last conversation I had to have for this evening or for this day. I kind of have an idea of what most people are doing because Attila, you are being led around by the pixies, and your 8 pounds of mushrooms. Well, there's probably 7 pounds left now. A pound of
Yeah.
mushrooms doesn't go very far when they're basically trying them in every recipe under the sun and having you eat them.
That's fair.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like Attila's getting real sick at this point. Like it was good, but he may have started something that
Overdone it.
he didn't mean. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
He's
But
like
it's,
he's just got
oh
an
dear,
extended
no, try it
stomach.
this way.
I don't.
Try it this way and try it that way.
He eats it, but it's like, oh, that was almost as good as the last one. God, please.
God. Snell, I'm assuming you are finishing up your magic item.
Yes, and attuning to it.
Perfect. Flanagan, you're busy. You're busy.
I'm busy. I'm busy.
You're busy. Let's see. Anybody else here? There,
Bow wow.
Gideon. I how did I forget about Gideon? Gideon. Actually, I don't know what Gideon is doing during this time. What is Gideon doing?
It's probably like getting entertainment watching the pixies just shoving food in Attila's mouth.
Does anyone want
We-
some?
Gotcha.
He's probably just sitting there whittling away at like a large like piece of wood as he's just watching this poor lion like
Please.
it's good, thank you. Have another one. Okay.
Anyone want to try, please?
Oh, absolutely.
Help
There
me,
are
I'm
people that are
dying.
willing to try. They are very popular. Now,
What?
um,
What time is this? When this is happening?
this I think is an all-day thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, probably towards the evening. It is the I'm dying part.
Okay, then
Yeah.
at some point, Lotus will come out of her weather zone. She looks haggard as fuck. She's going to grab a water skin and drink the whole thing. Drop it. Grab 3 more water skins. Notice you're struggling. And just be like, just give me the. And she's just gonna like get a plate. Just stick them on the plate. Just stick a bunch on the plate.
Yeah. Give her some, please.
Yeah. Just a big ass plate.
Attila
a half
normally
pound of
has like
mushrooms is
he
It's
normally
fine.
has like some sort of like definition, but it's just gone with like just like an extended stomach.
Exceptional. So then she'll absolutely, like a waitress, take the shit and put it over her head. She's got like a couple of water skins under this arm, and she just walks back into the fucking weather shop. Like just
God.
come for food. That's it.
In this moment, Gideon,
Yes.
Benoit with Osgard in tow are signaling for your attention. Just a couple feet away in the campfire.
Oh yeah, no. I'll head over there, put my little wood carving away.
And Gideon, hey, there's kind of been this weird rumor going around camp. I thought maybe you could shed some light on it. They're saying something about you guys were in the Feywild?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, we ended up waking up in the Feywilds and having to find our way out of there.
Did the amulet seem to help?
I don't think it affected anything with the Feywilds, but it's kept everything else under control.
Oh, good. I just kind of wanted to check, and let's see what. Actually, I need to pull up my calendar real fast. Hold on, because it is Chico, and did you happen to find any it's Essence of Geese. The one we talked about last, or no, maybe it was JR we talked with last time. Shit. GEISS, that one, or GIESS. I don't remember right now. It's not an emergency yet. It's getting there, but I was just curious if maybe you guys had found any like that.
Did we? Out of character?
No.
Oh. No, unfortunately not.
Okay. She turns and looks at Osgard and says, "We'll figure something out. There are a couple of different things that we can try." And he just kind of raises a hand. It's no big deal. I'll just I'll figure it out.
Is it something?
No, it's fine. You can tell him. So, one of the ways that we keep Osgard's temper under control during the full moon is a brew made with Essence of Geese. And I'm running low. Not exactly an easy thing to find out here in the wilderness. Trust me, we've got other safety measures. We've done it before, we can do it again. I know, but I don't want to have to do it if we don't need to. You know? Look, we'll be pathfinding tomorrow. We can maybe find something.
Out of character, what is geese?
Essence of Geese, GIESS, I think, is,
Okay,
or
I thought they were talking
GEISS.
about, like, the essence of the spell Gish.
No.
I thought you were talking about, like, I was like, maybe nice? GNEISS, but that's a rock.
Oh, no.
Do you gish someone into not being a lycanthrope anymore?
Because I'm trying to. Is it a real thing?
Don't think it works that way. A real life thing? No.
Oh, okay.
No. And Gideon, maybe not. You've heard of this. I'd put it up to probably an Arcana or a Medicine.
Violently sobs and Arcana checks.
Let's see.
Or Nature.
You're the fucking ranger.
We have a druid.
Yeah, but int is both of your dump stats, so
We'll do medicine. Maybe that's the highest thing I have.
At a -1, right?
Medicine's at
Or
a
is it a
plus
+0?
one. Everything else is
+1.
-1. Oh god, I
Um,
need to turn on acceleration.
So with the 12, you've heard of the geese flower.
Okay.
But that's about it. Um, Probably at least with that. With your medicine. All right, that was your medicine. I was thinking nature for whatever reason. So you know there is something called the geese flower that um is used to make a sedative of sorts.
Okay.
It's not a forest flower. As a matter of fact, it's a desert flower.
Oh. I should have been advantage. Just kidding.
That's why I'm giving it to you. I'm just throwing 5 on there. I'm pretending it's a 17.
Probably like just like look towards where we're going. It's like you can make it last until we get to the desert. I can find you some there.
I'd rather not ration it that far if we don't have to. It's fine. We'll figure it out. If I have to be restrained, so be it. Okay. I we'll figure it out. Thanks, Gideon, and keep that necklace on.
Of course.
And I think here this evening, that is the last we're gonna have. I need someone to roll me a D100 for the night. All right, go ahead.
I got you.
$47. Perfect. Thanks. So, night falls. People go to bed. You're muted, but I can understand kind of what you're saying.
What's the 47 for? Like, go ahead. sorry.
Agent 47, obviously. There's
47
an assassin in the
witnesses.
camp.
Fuck.
Non-target killed, non-target killed, non-target
He's
killed.
gonna throw a briefcase at me and it's gonna fucking follow me.
No, he's gonna throw a fucking exploding golf ball.
So,
Boom.
what was I gonna say? Early morning comes. And I think someone has a little scene they want to do. No, not tonight.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Yes, it's fine. Totally
Okay.
fine. It's like early. It's like really, really, really early. Like maybe the sun is just coming up, and these people are not awake. Like Gideon might be awake, but these people are not awake. These people that are currently in my bed. So, terrible. So, Lotus would first like look over one way and try and wake up Deidre.
You get your classic. It's just 5 more minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. And she'd turn over the other way and wake up Sachiko. Really, like, she wouldn't even say anything. She just like try to wake her up a little bit.
Yeah. What?
And at that point, Lotus is gonna cast. Is it message or sending?
I believe it's
Where you got
sending.
like sending for, and it's I'm gonna use all 25 words plus 1. And I
Mhm.
say, am I still dreaming? Can we stay like this forever? I'm gonna nod over towards Deidre and go, let's wake her up in 5 minutes. And then I'll look at her and just feel like, my gods, you're so pretty. I love. And that's all her words. So then with just like a hint of a whisper, she'll say you.
Oh,
Yeah. It's really sweet.
There's a moment, and then you get a message in response.
Oh shit, she can do that.
Because sending is 2 ways.
Oh shit, it's 2 ways? Oh god.
It's you're ridiculous and extra and all of the things that I love. And Sachiko rolls over and out loud says, 5 minutes sounds great. Also, I have no filter after last night. I'm sorry.
You know, I don't expect you to have a filter, honestly. Like, let's be real. We're all a little tired. But I need you guys to wake up in 5 minutes because you guys have to leave later. And I'd like to send you off just spectacularly. So
And I love you too.
Oh.
She just leans into your arms, and I think we'll fade out from there.
okay.
So, we'll fast forward probably just an hour or so until Gideon's actually up. So about 4 in the morning, maybe
Jesus.
5 in the morning ish, 5:30, whatever time the sun rises around here. Which means I actually need to do my job as the DM and move the clock forward. A whole ass day. Yeah, we'll say 7:30. And then I can start that because I need to start it. Morning comes. And slowly people, I imagine, come out of their tents to gather around the campfire. Flanagan, you leave Grelka's tent.
Nice.
Nice. Probably not easily. What else?
I'm gonna make
JR,
coffee. Sorry.
you're gonna get up and make coffee, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. As you get up to make coffee, you step out and you hear, "There she is! She was hiding from us! You! Get over here! We've been listening to the bitching and complaining and moaning, so you're going to show us exactly how to make your cup of coffee."
Oh. Oh. No. No.
no.
What?
No. I
Is-
don't think I will.
One looks to the other. She said no. She said no. What? No one's ever said no before. Maybe you didn't ask politely enough. That was polite. That was very polite. They're just sitting there silently bickering.
I want to make coffee, and out of my components pouch, I will pull something that's like a white powder, and like sprinkle it in the coffee. I had
Just
to
put
look it up, by
cocaine
the
in the
way.
coffee.
No, it's
Yep.
something else. I had to fucking look up what color it was so that I would make sure I get it right. It's matcha, not matcha. It's what's it
Mastic
called?
powder.
Mastic. It's mastic
It's
powder.
Splenda.
Well, sort of. That's what they put in Turkish coffee to like cut the bite down, but they make it kind of woody. And these bitches don't know how to make my fucking coffee.
Give it a little
So-
bark.
Little bark, just a little bark.
A little
bite.
bark. But as you do that, they both turn and watch.
I'm gonna
They're
smile
just
at them.
staring at the component pouch.
That's fine. I'm gonna just smile as I probably got a couple of them going. I'm just gonna fucking.
What? So are we supposed to listen to the gripes and moans and complaints of your girls when you're gone?
I mean, it would make them miss me more. So, yes. Yes.
They
it would.
already miss you more than life itself.
It's really sweet.
You
of
should see the droll little faces coming out of that tent. Not yours, the other one.
No, right. Oh.
And then
Oh,
the
that
other
makes
one
me
turns
feel
to,
bad.
I don't think that's what droll means. What?
Well-
No, I've always used droll to mean that way. No, I think droll means happy. I don't think that's... Okay, well, fine. Moping little faces.
Oh, well, coffee's not going to make it better. Will coffee make it better?
Coffee makes the world go round. Of course it
Coffee
makes it better.
fixes quite a bit of things.
By the way, pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna say most people see this exchange. Some NPCs that are up this early in the player characters as well.
Yeah, Till would be up
Wow.
at like 6 or 7.
Snell's gonna
I'll make you
kick-ass
fucking
new cape.
coffee.
Yeah, it's about 7:30 at this point.
I'll make
You'll know Attila's up
everybody coffee.
Whenever he yawns, he kind of roars just a little bit, but just a ton. He's like, "God damn it, I can't get it under control."
Oh no! I love it. You're too fucking wholesome. I'll make you
Good.
coffee. I'll fucking hand you coffee as I like wink at the fucking pixies because I'm an asshole. Just
A asshole, yes.
Snell
I'm
would
an
actually
asshole.
approach the pixies with their cool new cloak, clipped under the raised collar of their armor with a
Made
hood
of one of their
down.
cousins.
No,
They don't need to know that part. That's just why all of the runes etched on it glow with magic. But it's like, if you really want, I could get the secret for you. What's it worth?
They sit and stare at you, and one looks at the other and goes, "Why do I feel like I'm dealing with a fae back home? I don't know, and I don't trust it." Well, maybe he's telling the truth. I don't know. Depends. If I say no now and yes later, does the price go up?
Of course.
It would be against my best interests to tell you the truth on that matter. So I'll say yes. And then just smiles. This fucking little shitty smile.
What's it to you? You want gold? You want gems? Pixie powder?
For a secret ingredient for coffee? Like that's so extreme for coffee.
What, pixie powder?
Well, I just any of it. Like just,
Information.
The two
No,
look at
this-
each other and go, "We could tell you every dirty little secret on this campus."
well, our mornings
only
are
need-
never boring.
I only and like leaning
I
in
can
so
t-
that only the pixies can hear. It's like I only need one bit of information, and I
You
don't
hold
know
the
if you
fucking
really
phone.
have it.
If you don't have it, we can find it. We find everything around here.
Before I tell you anything, you must be sworn to secrecy. No one else can know what I'm asking you.
I mean, she's right there.
I mean, I'm fucking right there. And I know I rolled a 9, but I have a 17 perception. So can I just like watch this go down? Like just watch it, not say anything?
No, these pixies are going, she's right there.
Yes, she is. I have my ways, but it has nothing to do with her. Glancing over their shoulder and giving Lotus a look that's like, just shut up right now.
Okay, you know what? I will fucking do it. Like I got you. I'm just gonna I'm gonna fucking eye you. That I don't trust you eyeball eye, but it's not fucking really gives a shit. And then she's gonna start passing coffee to I'm
You get-
assuming Deidre and Sachiko are up
You get
now.
that look where it's like the person like thins their
It took
lips,
them a
looks
minute, but
one
yes.
way and then the other as kind of a like go over there kind of thing,
Mhm.
and then the little
Yeah.
forked tongue flick.
Yeah. She's gonna fucking try real hard to play it off like she's not in on it. Just boogie out.
Make me a performance and or
Oh.
deception.
Oh, none of those things are good. No,
Oh,
no. You know what? He's trash. He's 11.
Oh, okay.
He's trash.
I thought it was a
told you.
1 for a moment. I was like,
No.
ooh.
No,
All right.
he's trash.
Fine. What do you want to know?
there's a spy in our midst.
Well, of course,
Spy?
it's called a pixie.
Other than you two, there's a spy of House of Iridia in the mix.
At that, they get all.
Somewhere
Did he say House of Viridia? What's House of Viridia doing here? Where Cedric is here. Of course, House of Viridia is here. What do they want? I don't know what they want. Just whispering back and forth to each other.
How disappointing. I was under the impression that nothing was out of a Fae's grasp.
Nothing is. Nothing's automatic either. What do you want in return?
I want to know who the spy is. You don't need to do anything to them, but I need definitive proof that it is them. And in return, I will find you the exact recipe. Straight
Let us
from
do
the
some
moon
digging.
garden.
Straight from the moon garden. That moon garden or an actual moon garden?
Depends on where I find it. Don't get picky.
As long as it keeps Deidre and Sachiko from bitching at us in the morning, it's fine.
Excellent. Then we have a deal. And holds
Don't know
out
why
their
they
hand.
decided to sound like Naya. Yeah, your huge ass hand, and they literally, stick out their tiny hand. You feel them touch the tip of your finger because these are tiny creatures.
Yeah, and shake it as still we are close
Yep.
to the Feywild. I'm counting this as a Fey bargain.
Well, then it's a good thing we didn't put any timetables on it.
And neither did I.
You'll have your answer soon-ish.
And you'll have your recipe as soon as you do your jobs. And
Speaking, go ahead.
like on that bitchy note, up turns with the fucking cloak billowing and leaves.
Yeah, you walk right into Eris as you do so.
You're disrupting my exuant.
Well, that's too bad. I needed to talk to you.
Very well.
I upheld my end of the bargain, and now, because we're leaving, I would ask you to do the same. Could you watch over our cart, our wagon, until we return?
Of course.
Just, actually, I was about to make fun of, your contraption underneath yours, but it did give quite a smooth ride. I was not displeased. What would it
I-
take for, say, similar work to be done on ours?
Suspension for yours.
If that's what you call it, yes.
Well, I will give it to you at price of materials.
Plus
That's
40%. That's what you do.
very generous.
That's business.
How much
he's a
is
softie.
cost?
And they would say like the amount of materials it would take to get all of this together. It's probably metal that can be fashioned into springs and stuff like that.
Sounds like we'll have to do a bit of salvage work as well. All right, I agree. And thank you.
Don't say I never do anything for you.
Of course not. You listen to me complaining about the sky falling.
I'm sure that is much of a problem when you are always flying in it.
What, these? She says, wings out. These don't fly. They've never flown.
I know. You're a very ornamental person, Eris.
Not by choice.
And Snell just
What, do you think I
has,
want
like,
these things?
this smile where you're not sure if it's like a genuine, like friendly, that does kind of suck smile, or I'm
Mm.
being a little bitch right now smile. Pats her on the
mean
pauldron.
girl of mean girls.
Just pats her on the pauldron and is just like, no one ever chooses anything. Not really.
We just make do with what we're given.
Exactly. Do try to keep those two alive. Otherwise, Lotus might kill everyone in the camp and then herself.
I'll do my utmost to make sure I don't end up on the tip of her claws.
So Nell just turns and starts walking away again, trying to get that fucking billowing cloak motion. It's just like, I don't know. I hear from them. It's rather fun.
All right, I was not expecting that. Attila,
Oh, wow.
I'm assuming you see this. Everybody sees this conversation. Everybody sees this conversation. Sinel, you are de facto mean girl of the week.
Doesn't he look good? I like
Attila.
his cloak.
Right. Attila, actually, maybe you're a little tired, and maybe you don't notice. Sitting next to you, you hear the voice. I thought it could use a little work. It needs to be. He has not yet mastered the flair for the dramatic. It's getting there, though.
I mean,
It's
the
Naya.
walk away could use some work, but I mean, the cloak itself, I thought it was nice.
It was a little clunky. He'll learn in time.
How are you doing, Naya?
I'm. It was a long night. I'm actually kind of why I'm here. Oh, do tell, says Gwen, as she just kind of appears on your other side. You swear she wasn't there a minute ago, and now she's there.
Oh, hello. Startled me. You're quick.
Oh, sorry. I have a habit of silently listening like a fly on a wall. Some days. But actually, I'm here because I needed to talk to Naya as well. Oh, what let's start with you first. Oh no, you first. I'm sure your explanation is going to add quite a bit of context to mine. I'm assuming you had a dream last night as well? How did you know? You're so smart, Naya. Please, tell me, what did you dream of last night? Attila, you know where we're going, yes?
Um, in a way, I don't think I know exactly what the end goal is. I think that's kind of what I'm here is to try and find out.
Yes. Well, this dream last night was that sucks. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Last night I dreamed of a storm. A storm centered on an obelisk of pure obsidian. This storm. You were in it. The rest of your group was in it. You walked into the obelisk, and
You saw that. The black,
Yes.
the void.
The void. Explain.
Now that I think about it, I don't think any of us have actually really talked about it. I'm still hazy on whether or not the rest of my group even mentioned it. I remember Flanagan was talking about his, but when we were pathfinding before we fell into the Feywild, I remember I had a dream myself that I was up against a horde of NPC or gnolls, as you would know, by myself. They charged at me, and I could do nothing but fight back. And then once they got to me, and I assumed that I was going to die a warrior's death, I had hoped. They stopped and turned to dust, decayed away. And then I turned around, and it was black. It was a void. But I didn't run from it. I didn't run from it. I entered it, not knowing what would happen. I don't think I really got a chance to talk about it with the party. But I know that same night, I think a couple other people had dreams, but we never really got to talk about it. You say it's an obelisk?
That's very interesting because I remembered having. This is Gwen at this point.
Yeah.
Because I remember having a dream last night about an obelisk as well. I don't remember anything about darkness or void or anyone turning into dust, anything like that. Sounds a little cliche if you ask me. But
Tella just gives her a look.
I also did did dream about an obelisk. We stood and watched as your group went in to the obelisk, watching those storm clouds spin above. You were followed by something, a black figure of mist, like a storm cloud. Quite interesting, really. Yes, that is enough.
No,
I don't know what it is about this void or what your last dream was. I'll do some thinking on it. But what I can tell you is a warning. 6, no more. I don't know why, but no more than 6 are to go into that obelisk.
an obelisk.
The
And I look at Gwen. You say something followed us?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not sure what it was, but I'm sure only time will tell. That being said, I do wish you all the best, she says, standing up. Now, I have to go see Bob about. I have to go see Bob about when we're going to get something more than steak mushrooms for dinner.
Before she
Yeah,
leaves.
I
I'm
abhor mushrooms.
I'm kind of feeling something a little different myself, honestly.
you
You go talk to him about that.
And Gwen walks off. Toodaloo.
Before
And,
she leaves, can I just like shove a cup of coffee in her hand?
Absolutely. She goes, I have been waiting for days, 10 days, as a matter of fact, for one of these. You are a lifesaver. Don't ever give your secret to those pixies.
I
Otherwise,
okay,
it loses its special touch,
okay.
she says, taking a sip.
Thank you. Hey, it's so funny. One of my moms taught me that. She said that one of her moms taught her that. Pretty interesting, actually. It's a weird. Anyway, glad you like it.
One of your moms, she says, sitting down, we should talk.
Oh, oh, you don't. Right now?
No, I didn't.
Right.
I'm incredibly intrigued.
Oh, it's so stupid. It's not stupid. It's wonderful.
Wait
It's
a minute.
delightful.
Wait a minute. Moon Garden. The Moon Gardens?
I mean, that's the only moon gardens I know. Yeah.
She says, she actually looks over and says, I'm sorry, Deidre, Sachiko. I need to have a discussion later with Lotus here.
Hey, do you know my family? Do you know my family?
I have heard the stories, and I wanted to hear from the horse's mouth what is fact and what is fiction.
Well, I mean, I only know so much. I wasn't around when the stories were happening, but
Absolutely.
yeah, we could talk about it sometime.
Hell yeah. What's up?
I
Somebody said something. Go ahead, Attila.
yeah. I just as they're having their exchange and like they're kind of getting away, I just wanted to like turn to Naya and just be like, hey, if you have, if you have anything, that like could help us, or you need to talk about something, I'm here to listen because I mean, maybe you have a gift, might be able to benefit us. I know you view it as a curse, but sometimes, I mean, maybe it's a gift otherwise. I don't know. But if you want to talk about it, it might be beneficial.
You're talking to Naya about this, right?
Yeah.
She says, some days are clearer than others, yes. I also just get these feelings. And I don't have a very good one right now. I will talk to you next time I need to tell. I have something I need to share. Absolutely.
I guess
mean-
just one last thing. Do you think whatever Gwen is saying is accurate? Is this going to affect us? Should we warn the others?
I think you all sooner or later need to get on the same page. Because once this ball starts rolling, it's not going to stop.
I think Tilla just kind of looks at his sword handle and just kind of taps on it, just thinking about that. He doesn't say anything else.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, as Gwen is talking up a storm with Lotus, from across the fire, very quietly, Flanagan, I'm assuming you're with Grelka right now.
Yeah. We were up all night playing some Go Fish.
Playing Go Fish, Patty Cake.
No, we played Go Fish. We played a little bit of War. DOG
God, War is the most boring card game in existence. Sorry.
It doesn't have to be. You could play Egyptian
DOG
Rhapsody.
played Solitaire.
Is
A nice
Gar
card game night.
is Garza really
He's
quiet?
quiet.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
Garza is very, very quiet for me as well.
It got wild. That's all I'm saying. Is it got buck wild. Cards were everywhere.
Cards were
DOG
everywhere, huh?
DOG beat her personal high score in Solitaire like 3 times in a row.
Oh God, Dioju's sitting outside. Yeah.
No, DOG's
Playing-
playing Solitaire. Me and Grelka playing Go Fish. I don't know where your guys' minds have went. All right,
No innuendo. We were literally playing card games.
you were literally playing card games. It was sweet and fun.
Dirty bitches. The rest of us are
Surely it
dirty
has.
bitches.
Surely it has the most shitty game in it. Patience. No, it doesn't have that one either.
Now, the reason I brought this up is because Grelka leans over and whispers to you as Gwen is talking with Lotus. I hate her so much.
Oh, sick.
We can't hear you if you're talking, Amy.
Talking because it's like, which one? Which one does she hate?
Honestly, me too.
She's so annoying.
And she's always hanging around with those rap guys. Like, pretend like she's one of those rap guys' girlfriends.
Hold on. Time
I'm
out.
sorry.
Time out. What do
It
you
gave me-
mean?
It gave me vibes of the intro to Big Butts, and I like big butts in a kid. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Oh my
My
God.
Look at
Look
her.
at her. She goes, I don't know what you mean by that, but if it means what I mean, absolutely. She's got this way about her. I just don't trust her at all. Which one?
Like,
We're playing a game of chicken right now. I need, either Flanagan says a name first, or Grelka says a name first.
like, should we be scared type of way, or like, just don't tell them your dirty secrets type of way?
I mean, that latter one mostly, because they're kind of a bitch otherwise.
Agreed.
And I think that's all I had there.
We'll never know.
The world may never know.
Honestly, I
sorry.
think I fucking hate Gwen.
Actually,
Aaron, as a person,
Actu-
loved how much it was bothering Amy, and I just couldn't.
That's fine. No, that's
Couldn't
cool.
ask
no, I
who.
love that. No. With my 17 fucking perception, do I hear them fucking talking shit?
not
I'm
from
busy.
here, no. No,
I'm
you're
occupied.
you're busy talking about family, the moon gardens, and your parents. By the way, she knows all of your parents' names.
Oh God, nobody knows all of my parents' names. I don't even think the kids know all of our parents.
She knows all 5 parents' names.
Jesus. Wow.
Wait.
Because
Good homework.
she's like, I mean, it's only something that's got to be studied.
At a game.
Studied. Let me be clear. They were a very important part of Lotus's history, which is weird now that I think about it.
Right.
Lotus.
the town versus Lotus the person. Maybe that's why I got named. Maybe I did get named after the fucking town. God damn. Why not? Are you Ryan, are you struggling with my family heritage?
No,
Do you
I
want
was gonna
some
say.
advice?
I was getting skeptical, like this, because Snell was mentioning a spy, and she knows everything about you, and so I was
Well,
thinking.
I mean, that is pretty sussy. That does make her a bit of a
Sussy.
sussy. Makes her a bit of a
It's-
sussy, Baka.
I think it's only sussy if you don't know who my parents are.
Hey,
So,
Snell, you're here. Actually, you left. Never mind. But you know what? For the player's benefit, go ahead and have Snell roll me history.
Oh,
Where is my history? Do I get it before I roll, because my rolls are garbage? The passive is 18.
Roll.
Hey, does slightly better.
Snell, you're walking away at some point, and maybe the laughter in the air rings a bell, and you go, "Wait a minute,
Lotus isn't happy.
Lotus Moon Garden." So there was in history an adventuring group. What had we decided on their names?
They're the keepers of the moon garden because they found a moon garden.
But yes, this adventuring band that had done a lot of work for a lot of people. They have done at one point or another, had done at one point or another, missions for each of the three major houses, a plethora of well-to-dos in Lotus, and kind of the one that was their claim to fame. They took a personal mission from the old king himself.
Uh-oh. I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
Would it click in Snell's mind? Keepers of the Moon Garden, they just started fucking. They became a weird-ass polycule of adventurers.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So there's this
Well-
moment as Snell is walking away, and like maybe we see like the mind map starting connect together, and it puts adventuring group, like puts it all together that they basically became like a fuckboy group,
No,
And
they
im-
weren't. They were like in love
and
with each
immediately
other.
stops dead, spins around, looks at the rest of the party. It's just like
So now making
Talking to
the
the
wrong
people.
connection.
not actually screaming, but they do risk. They will waste a spell slot to expeditious retreat.
Oh no!
God.
If you ever want to talk about it, I'll tell you about it for real.
I could make it worse. Expeditious retreat and kinetic jaunt at the same time.
I'd be upset
Bonus
if I
30
find out that
leaves.
if I find out that I have some goddamn moon garden blood in my heritage somewhere because they decided to fuck a lion.
Oh no,
No.
that's not what Snell was thinking. Snell's like,
No.
oh, are we gonna all
Snell
end
thinks
up
that the
fucking?
party's gonna end up the polycule of the Brendan.
Snell looked back and made the wrong connections with that.
Yeah,
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 truly.
no,
It's
Snell
just-
got the
That's-
right
that's
connection.
freaking great.
The 5 people of that party are probably Lotus's 5 parents, but then unnecessarily connected it to this party and went, oh fuck, I am not fucking Flanagan. I am out of here. I will fucking kill this party first.
Flanagan. is a
Okay, you-
Fucka.
God damn it. All right.
No.
But that
I
being
don't-
said,
I don't know how much I would actually tell Gwen. Like, just it's
she's
fun to
mostly going
talk
to ask
about.
you questions. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's fun to talk about, but Lotus has so little to do with that. All of those are like stories that she grew up with. So they might have also been embellished. I don't know. Like, she wasn't there.
So actually, there are 3. Ow! What the hell? I just got myself in the eye with something.
Stabbed yourself in the
There are
eye.
3 levels of story here.
Mhm.
There are the things that she kind of 4 really. There are the things she's like, okay, so is it true that they did this? And it's so wildly outlandish, like the story you were told was less embellished.
Right. At that
And
point,
so it's
like,
one of those,
ah,
actually, no, it was a lot more tame than it was.
Yeah.
There is the, okay, I got told that that's exactly the way it was.
hmm
And then you get told there was this, and you quickly realize, oh, nobody knew this because some people would get in a lot of trouble if the actual truth came out.
I will not be saying those things. Like
Yeah.
anything that's like super tame that she tells me, and I'm just like, that's about right. Yep, that seems about right. I mean, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there.
And then there were a couple things you were told that created a little bit of cognitive dissonance because before they were your parents, they were an adventuring party. And adventuring parties sometimes do stupid shit.
Yeah.
And you may have been told one or two things that were not the best decision in hindsight.
Those conversations would have come as Lotus was about to like venture out on her own. So they would be like, so you got all the fun shit when you were a kid. Let's talk about the stupid shit you're probably gonna do as an adult. And try not to make those mistakes. However, Lotus has probably already made a couple of those mistakes.
Well, dad number 2 would say, look, at the end of the day, you probably can't do as bad as we did. Just when you go to Lotus, never go to the new old Tasty Shop.
Why?
Because they've got a ban on all of the Moon Gardens.
No! What did
There's
you
a reason
do?
it's there's a reason it's the new old Tasty Shop. It used to be the old Tasty Shop.
You guys.
The old Tasty Shop no longer exists.
I fucking love them. I love my
Ye
parents.
new old tasty shop.
I love them so
The
much.
new old Tasty Shop, absolutely.
Yeah, that's incredible. I'm totally fucking gonna fucking borrow Sachiko's hat of disguise and go in there.
God.
No, it's
But
terrible.
that being said, the morning comes and it is time for 2 things to happen. 1, the Gilded Claw get to leave. Have to leave. Are going to leave. They leave.
It's sad. They just go. Okay, bye. I'll see you later.
No, I was going to say it's probably pretty long and drawn out.
It's
mostly
the airport
because-
hug all over again.
It is definitely the airport hug for Lotus and Teeter and Sachiko. It is Gideon being parented by Benoit.
Aw.
It's so all right. Make sure you have that, and if you see one of these, please let me know. We do need some. But also, don't forget to do this. And you guys, we ran into this and this and this and this and this.
I love how Gideon like parents
Eris,
everyone else, but Benoit is like parenting Gideon.
right. Eris probably is the one like waiting to go because she just kind of looked at Sanel and went, "All right, you have the cart." And she tosses you a pair of keys.
Here's my 1998 Honda Accord.
Sanel catches the keys, looks back at the fucking wagon with this look like, what?
I know you're going to get curious, and I don't want anyone to break the lock.
You locked a wagon. Is this an open top
No.
wagon?
This is a covered wagon in Conestoga, just like yours.
Mhm.
But no, it's she's like there's no door. There's a lockbox.
You know I could make copies of this very easily. It's very easy to make plaster molds.
I'm sure you could, but I trust you.
I can trust that I would make them out of gold. Turning and moving, like turning away, like kind of
That's
a.
fucking great. That's
Um,
fucking great. Yeah.
I just want to know, is there ever a point where like just the grading devils are together, like just around together, like
Oh, probably.
kind of close?
There is a moment, yes.
Okay. I just whenever this moment is happening, I just want to sit down and be like, hey everyone, guys, I don't know what's to come, but I just feel like that something bad's coming. Naya was talking about something earlier, or Gwen, I guess, that the girl you talked to, Lotus.
Yeah.
She was saying something about a dream she had, and Naya felt like she was confirming it, and
What kind of dream?
something dark followed us into an obelisk. And no more than 6 can go into the obelisk. I don't know exactly what that means, but
What dark thing was it? What did she like
Yes.
specify?
What was
dark
it?
thing?
Looking at Lotus because of the whole ghost Lotus that followed us. Like, yes, what was it?
Do we call that a goddess?
It's a goddess. Oh my god, that sounds like a goiter. Yes, take it. It's a goddess.
Oh, the SCOTUS has given me quite the goiter.
I don't know if it's the same thing that we saw out there, but I think we have some tough trials ahead, and I just want to know if anyone else has anything they want to say or has had that feeling or anything they can input on. I don't know.
It's like a general existential dread since we started out, and then we had to deal with all those Kythons, and then that like weird like dark shadow thing was following me around, which has been since before I met up with you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what that is. It's fine. It's probably nothing. It's just it'll be fine. We'll figure that out later, another time, I'm sure.
Oh
But
no. Nothing existential at all. I just only exist because Terlock is dead.
oh god. Oh god. I forgot
Looking
about
at JR as they say that to just like be. I feel bad, so I'm gonna push the trauma onto someone else because Sunil has really shitty coping mechanisms.
Oh no. Have you considered
I-
drinking?
Have you considered
Consider
drinking?
drink- because that's just self-destructive. That's not toxic to other people.
Right, totally.
All I know is that it seems like Naya has some sort of gift, and she was confirming whatever. So I'm just saying that
I think we'll be fine. Probably. Maybe.
probably not.
Probably. Well, you know.
Well,
if you
whatever
cover
it
things-
is. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lotus. Finish that first.
if
Go
you
on here,
cover
Bob.
things with a
Throws him.
positive attitude, then things don't always turn out so bad. You know, like if you get what you give in the universe. I mean, usually, unless the universe is
Positive.
asshole and jilts you.
Look at me, Lotus.
Attitude is what I like to hear.
Have I ever done anything with a positive attitude?
You know what? I think deep down,
I think you
under
should
that
start.
Under that real
too much
angry
work.
snack exterior, I think that you're just like a sweet love bug. That's what I think. I think that.
Hi, Bob.
Lotus.
Hello, Gideon.
Positive attitude never saved my brothers, so I don't know.
Hello.
No,
Robert.
no, we cannot hear you. You are a mute. Uh-oh.
You said hello,
Um,
Robert.
Yeah, hello, Robert.
Actually, it's just Bob. It's just always been Bob.
You were born Bob. Okay, that's cool.
Correct.
I'm not mad.
What did
Okay, I
you
got
do
it.
to your parents to warrant being named Bob?
Actually, I'm a junior.
Oh my goodness. I'm a
I'm,
junior in
I'm,
my family
I'm so
too.
sorry, says Sunil.
It's fine. It's a name I carry with pride.
Yeah, my
Not a very
brother
big
carries
name.
his too.
Okay, sorry, that hurt.
Dying.
I'm good. Good.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? I wanted to have just a quick discussion. I set some expectations.
Do those
We
expectations-
hadn't discussed what a day trip looked like.
Ooh, which
Welcome
one?
back.
I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you too. That's great.
Phenomenal.
What were you saying?
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Don't remember now, honestly. I got upset that I couldn't speak. and
Did
now I
it
can't
did it have
remember.
anything to do with the obelisk?
I'm
Does it have
sorry.
anything to do
I'm so
with,
sorry.
Sunil looking
Existential
at you and being
dread.
Yeah,
like,
it was
you
when
killed
Snell looked.
Turlock.
Yeah, it was when Snell looked over at me, and I can't remember what I was gonna say now. But yeah, it was because of that.
Oh, about
Don't blame
Terlock.
me, blame Spock.
Honestly-
Spock fucking roughed that guy.
Honestly, JR woke up super late, like way later than usual. He's depressed. When you look over at him and say that, he's just like, "Oh yeah,
Sad bunny ears.
there's another friend dead."
Yes, well, it ended up being a net neutral. Awkward. head
Look,
tap.
pat on the head.
I don't know.
And
Turlock was
unfortunately, I
pretty
can't tell you. I can't really tell you that Terlock was just an asshole anyway. Can't do that because Terlock never was.
No,
But
Terlock was lovely.
yeah, yeah. But Bob looks at each of you and says, "All right, the basically." Normally, if I can hear myself in something. Okay, I think we're good. Normally, I would have something to. It's Daniel. I can hear myself in Daniel. Just bits and
That's
pieces.
concerning because it shouldn't be. I think my Discord's still fucking up.
Well, I was gonna say it's okay for the moment, but today I don't have anywhere specific for you to go. There were what looked like signs of old what do you want to say, signs of an old road. It looked like it might have been at one time gravel to the east. If you would like to go check that out, great. All I ask is is you're home before sundown, so we don't get worried and send somebody after you. Is that all right
mean-
with everybody?
Mhm.
I don't have anything else to do.
It's good for me.
Okay.
Yeah, all the
Spirit
stuff I
Other
was
than
gonna
that-
do
Wild.
just fucking walked away. So
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you did plenty of that last night.
silence was cast. I'm sorry, you didn't hear shit. By the way, I can get you some moisturizer for those crow's feet. I see them.
My crow's feet or Bob's crow's
No, Bob's crow's feet.
feet? Because I might have them. I can't tell.
I do.
Anyway,
I have them. But no, like for Bob, like just
he's like, no, Dad, it's crow's feet. That being said, other than that, it's your time to explore at will and have some free time. What was Lotus going to say?
nothing. She's just gonna fucking like squint at him because she's looking at those crow's feet. Squint at him.
I'm going to take this in jest and just move along. You can't make fun of old people for having wrinkles.
I'm not saying.
I mean, you
that.
can, but what's that?
I'm not saying. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying. I know a really good brew to clear that up, so that you can live for another. And she's gonna cock her head and look at him and go, 150 years.
Oh, you're trying to guess how old he is now, huh?
I am. Yeah.
Roll me a medicine check.
18.
Who wanted a magic item from me, by the way?
Me, sir.
15.
Me.
We will discuss this later.
Well-
But
Tell me what it was, because I forgot. Like, send it to me in a DM so I can actually look at how much you're gonna owe me.
yeah, we will discuss that 15 later. But crap, now I'm trying to remember what Bob was going to say.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, 150 years.
Another 150 years.
Yeah, another 100. Well, I hope so. I hope so. That being said, I'm gonna leave you to it. If you find anything interesting, please let us know. Especially something to fill up this treasury. We got lucky once. I don't think we're gonna get lucky a second time. Is
Yeah,
JR going to
unless-
defend himself and say it was not in fact luck that he beat the crap out of a pixie in a riddle showdown?
No, JR is super depressed right now. He is just gonna take whatever. He's just sad. He's a sad rabbit. The people that he once knew is dead. Even though Misfit said otherwise, he can't talk to him. Only gods can.
That's true.
That means they're dead.
To be fair, Misfit saw these people in a very different light than you did.
That's fair. And I mean, these people were not the best to me, but other
They
than
were
the
not good
people
to
I'm-
you at all.
Hey, other than the people that I'm with now, all right, they were the only people I knew. Regardless
true.
of, I mean, it's still sad, even though they were pieces of garbage. But they were pieces of garbage that I knew, and now that
They
are
were
dead.
my
Stockholm
pieces of
syndrome is
garbage.
kicking in hard.
Thanks for
That's
checking
right.
in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Why isn't your
Perception.
mic constantly transmitting?
I don't think JR's trying to hide it. So you would know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm for sure not trying to hide it. And once we like get away from Bob and like everybody and we start our trip,
I
I'm
see
gonna be
horse
like,
lighting up, but no sound is coming. Or is that me?
It's you.
okay, good.
Yeah,
I
we
was
can hear
about to
him.
say, I got scared for a minute.
No, we got you.
Cool. Once we're away from everyone, I'm gonna be like, guys, Misfit visited me yesterday, and he told me we need to go to the ruins, like as soon as possible, like all of us, like really quick. I don't know why. He wouldn't tell me. But he's a god, so
The
and he's
ruins?
technically my god. Yeah, the ruins that I saw in my dream.
Oh god, more dreams.
I-
Ah, fuck.
You know about the
want-
dreams?
I just know that I've had dreams, and if Flanagan had a dream, and I don't think I think we skipped over that part. And then Gwen had a dream. That I'm telling you all about right now. And Naya had a
Okay.
dream, but she didn't really elaborate, but kind of just agreed with Gwen's dream. And oh god,
It's a lot of dreams. But he said we needed to get to the ruins, and that was my dream. And that's a god. He's also the god that kind of gives me the powers. So I have to appease him. I mean, probably. I don't think I have to. He'd probably still give me powers.
Um,
Either way.
Can Lotus hug you, JR? Would you
Yeah.
accept a hug from Lotus?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking hug you and like pet your head.
Yeah, JR will hug you back and let the head be petted. I mean,
I just really want to pull everyone into a big group hug just to drive Sanel mad.
Oh god.
No, not the polycule!
Do it. Do it. Do it. I
The
dare you.
nightmares of the past repeat in the future.
Cicero.
Cicero is stuck here. Stuck!
That was actually really good. So, this trip, you guys are doing a day trip, right?
yep.
To the
nope.
east.
To the east
No?
again? Hang on.
thought you said.
If you guys don't want to go that way, that is more fine.
Well,
Which,
I mean, is it a day
is it?
trip? Isn't that more than a day? Well, I guess not.
Oh, you're gonna leave the expedition and go on your own?
Hey, I told him that I was gonna go to the ruins. I said
Okay,
that
we
that
can-
was what we were gonna do.
We can go.
Bob wasn't there. You said you waited until Bob was gone.
Yeah, I didn't care about Bob.
But are we
What?
taking the expedition or are we just leaving them behind? Like, bye guys, good luck on your own.
Well, can they come with us? I thought that they
It's
had,
on the
like,
road.
set up camp.
So I will say
That
the
was my
trip is on the
understanding
path.
of it.
Yeah.
The expedition still moves, it just doesn't move as fast as the advanced party.
Well, can we get there in a day with the expedition? If not, I'll get as far as we can with them, and then I will dip off probably to go
Oh, don't go
faster than them.
alone.
By
Well, then-
yourself?
Well, I would
Oh,
take
wow.
Flanny, and I'm sure DOG.
Ooh, this is getting spicy.
But not anyone else. Got it.
I mean, I would
Okay,
like to take
fine.
everybody else, but if y'all want to stay with the expedition, that's also fine. I would like everyone to go, but I would also like the expedition to go if that's a possibility. I just
So
didn't
I
think
will
that
make
was
it
a
clear
possibility.
that
thought we
the
were
the
too
path
far.
on the map the path on the map does lead to the same spot marked on the map. Mostly, I think I understand the misunderstanding here because this little bugger is not where I need it to be. Hey, can you let me move you? Thank you. That red dot on the map, that is the spot.
Okay, I just didn't realize that we could take the full expedition there and get there in a day. I thought our limits were less than.
Not in a day. No,
Yeah,
not in a day.
See.
You're not going to be able to get there in a day. You can move 3 squares. That's going to take you at least 3 days. Unless you want to move direct path, that is
still
let's see,
3-ish
45
days.
miles. That's 2
That's
days.
6
2
days.
full days.
Damn,
Yeah.
it's too many days.
What's the urgency though?
I don't know. Misfit told me we needed to do it as quickly as possible. That was his word.
Misfits?
Yes, he's
Okay.
a minor god, I think. I don't know. It's really hard to get answers sometimes, really. I know more about Spod, which is weird because I definitely get more of my power from Misfit. I think they're intertwined somehow. Y'all know about Spod, right? I've been doing the meditations and things.
Oh, you meditate the spot? I haven't done that forever.
I do it every now and again. We don't have much of a connection yet, but like I guess Misfit said she's trying to poach me.
Oh.
Maybe that's why Misfit's giving me a lot of power. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter. My god that gives me power came to me in an ethereal state in my darkest times
Mm-hmm.
and told me that I needed to go to this ruin.
Okay. Well, tell me this, and I'm just curious. Would it be better to have the whole expedition go? Because we don't actually know what we're going to find there. Or at least
Well,
maybe more than just us.
maybe, but do we want to put other people in danger?
I mean, to be fair, they all
Is
signed up
this
for this.
They
is this
did.
dangerous?
Well, a time is gonna be fucky wucky. That's what he said. He didn't say it like that, but he said time was not. Who knows? Time is weird.
I
I
Fucky
mean,
wucky.
based on the first trip, well, the second trip in the Feywild for me was pretty fucky considering we were gone a week.
Yeah, I want to hear about this first trip. Have we fully heard about the first trip?
I just fell in on my way here from my
Clambered over a
homeland,
log.
and
What year was it when you fell in?
I believe it was this one. I wasn't there. I don't think I was there for long.
It
I
was
don't
this
know.
one.
No one's really confirmed. Like
I'm,
So I will say,
I'm trying to confirm that
Attila,
now.
the
What
count,
year was it?
Attila, the calendar they are familiar with here is not the calendar you guys use. You used a different calendar. So
boy.
there's a chance it may just may not make any sense at all.
I don't know. I don't know what's
You guys
I
shouldn't
know
have
on-
said anything. God damn it.
I haven't had the chance to talk to. I feel like I was only there for a day or two. And then I found my way back by luck, and then that's when I found the expedition, but I don't think I was there for long.
I mean, we were in the Feywild for 3 days, and it only felt like a few hours. So if you were there
10 days.
for wait, we were
You were
in
there
the
for
Feywild for 10 days.
10 days. Well, no.
And
So
No.
you guys were there a day.
Oh,
Like you guys woke up in the morning in the Feywild, spent maybe 8 hours there.
Okay. Well then,
I really
Yeah.
haven't had time to. I haven't really thought about trying to reach out to my family or anything. I don't really have a way to do so, besides maybe through Adelier, but he's
do
been kind of
you
quiet lately.
do you want to write a letter?
Didn't you do the sending spell for him, right?
I don't know how far out sending is. think
Is sending
500?
self, or could you cast it on somebody else?
Well, I mean, I think you could hold on. Let me
Like send for
before I
someone.
yeah, exactly.
Problem is, it has to be somebody you know, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah.
And I think
don't
that
think-
message and sending are
A creature
too
with you are
close.
familiar. So it
Yeah.
kind of just
So-
it
Yeah.
depends on what your definition of familiar with
No, I
I'm
means.
gonna
wouldn't
say
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
somebody you
familiar with
had
them.
to have met.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, Ryan, you just can't be super detailed in a description. I was trying to cheat. I'm not gonna lie.
It's alright. But we could, if they're on the
Cheating's
same
fun.
plane.
Oh well, yeah. I
If
mean,
they're on-
they're within the between the our pride is within the between the shade tree and the Merlot woods.
No kidding. You're real close to me. So listen, I have this book, and if you want to write them a letter, it'll get to them, and they can even respond.
Okay.
You do it?
Yeah.
All
Sure.
right, so I'm gonna.
Just
Oh,
whip
yeah.
up- Do you want to do it right now, or do you want to wait? Do you want to do it now?
I mean, we have free time, right?
Yeah, we can make. Maybe.
So,
can we
before-
make a few
Before we go
Sure.
any further,
Uh.
I need to know: are you guys doing? Are you guys letting the expedition lead you guys there, or are you guys leaving on your own and beelining to the ruins?
Sinel would argue for us to let the expedition lead us that way because they are supposed to be protecting the cart.
Yeah,
Right.
it's kind of our job to make sure they don't die.
Yeah, I agree. Also to have like backup because we don't know what we're walking into, so it would be nice to
Yeah.
have more people.
Like, if shit goes tits up, it'd be a lot better if we had a group that we can, like, run back to a few hours away than several days away and being like, yo, Gideon failed all of his fucking saving rolls again and now he's turned into the fucking nine-tailed fox or some shit.
No, he did.
Nine-tailed fox demon, let's go.
So I know there is an against this.
Remember that weird metaphorical baby?
Thomas, if you want to go ahead and talk.
I mean, I've stated
yeah,
my
go.
case. God told me that
Okay.
we needed to be quick about it, and if you guys feel that that is not good enough warning to go fast, then
I mean, we can also push the expedition to go fast, right? Like, yo,
You
double
could.
time it, you lazy fucking dwarves.
You know what? I'm willing to go with JR. I think I think this is linked somehow. I don't know what if your god is telling you got to do it quick, and then something's dire. Maybe this needs to be dealt with fast. I think it.
At the
concerns
very
all of us.
least, can I bring can we drive both of the carts there so that Eris doesn't kick my ass?
Problem.
I mean, we can let
does anybody remember the
anyone
reason
know?
that the expedition itself is slowed?
Because they're currently pathfinding so that they can get through. We're not going to be able to drive
Does anybody
cars through there.
I was going to say, the reason that the expedition is as slow as it is because this path has
Cart.
to physically be cut through the forest.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna
Now-
be able to put carts.
Because in the interest of expediency, there is another option. I can pitch to you guys. You could always ask for the Gilded Claw to switch you places. You become the Pathfinders,
Again,
and
That's
they
okay.
take day expedition.
That's a thing we could do.
That So basically, we pulled double
They
duty
are-
for now.
They haven't taken off yet, have
Hold
they?
They have, but it would be as simple as sending a message.
Baby, come back.
Okay.
Hey, I forgot some stuff.
Or somebody popping into somebody's head.
Oh, right, I can do that. I could do that. I could just make a quick
Okay.
call.
Yeah, that may not be a bad idea. I think that might be the route we should go.
I'm down.
Yes, because then
Is that-
Gideon wouldn't
is-
have to stay with the fucking caravan. And
Yeah.
I spend like 3 episodes watching you guys.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is that
idea.
work for Thomas?
You muted.
Yes, I didn't realize I muted on Discord. Yes,
You're good.
that works. I'm
Okay.
cool with whatever gets us there the fastest while still upholding our obligations.
Now, I will say, if we just zoom in here, the only downside to this is your straight line through is up some sheer cliffs. There's a reason the path goes out of its way a little bit. However, that means you would be, let's see,
I don't know what I did there. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button.
37 miles. So basically a day and a half travel. That's, the exact same way as, actually even shorter somehow. Oh, yeah, actually even shorter than direct. That's weird. But that's a day and a half. Oh, sorry, 67 miles. So it is an extra
Maybe 3 days.
day. Yeah.
Day? Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's 3 days.
it's either 2 or 3 days. Way to get there. You cut straight through the woods. The expedition can only follow the path you guys set out.
Well, if we're gonna pathfind,
Well, wasn't it 3 days regardless before?
If you wanted to cut straight through, it's 2.
but we still need to get the expedition that direction too.
Now, I will say, if you guys do pathfind them right off the trail into the cliffs, they're going to trust you.
Yeah.
They're going to be slowed down because trying to get carts up sheer cliffs is something.
Like
It's
I said,
doable.
whatever works that upholds our obligations. If we have to go a little out of the way, JR won't be the happiest, but he already isn't the happiest. So it doesn't really matter. JR is a
I'm-
depressed little bunny boy.
I'm just telling you guys, there are a bunch of things you can do. Everything is give and take.
I'm cool with not going up the sheer cliffs because honestly, it seems like it's going to be dangerous even for just us. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we'll
that's-
switch their places then and do the 3 days trek.
Go around.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
I
Okay.
can just
Yeah.
we can role play that, or I can just say, hey, you pop into her head, you go, hey, you guys need to come back.
I'm down
that's
to
fine.
just pop into it.
And then,
Well,
they go,
I know it's not up to me, I guess.
what's up, Lotus?
Nothing. No, nothing. We gotta do your letter, Attila.
Oh,
before
Ah,
we talk.
yes.
I got you. I fucking remembered.
While you were
So,
waiting for them
yeah.
to come back? Yeah, what's that letter?
Yeah. I'm gonna rip out a page and you can write and stuff, right? Like that's not a problem.
yes, I can write.
Okay.
I was about to say, is Sanel gonna have to do that again?
But,
No,
yeah.
my
So,
father taught
I'll-
me well. Okay, I'm not just a studier of combat. Okay, I learned how to.
It's not like
do
half the
actual
other
things.
half of the party that's illiterate.
No, we're not illiterate. We fucking went over that. We decided we were not. Barely not. I write my E's backwards. Please don't judge me. So I'm gonna hand you a piece of paper, and I'm gonna.
You
say,
write like a
"Okay,
little kid where you like hold it in your entire fist.
Yes. So I'll hand you the piece of paper and go, when you're done, make sure in the letter to write that they can respond. They can write back to you. When you're done writing it, just say the name of who you want it to go to and think about them when you say their name.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
perfect.
No problem.
You don't have to decide what that letter is going to be like right now. You can always message it to me. You can put it in chat. We can read it out another time. You don't have to do it right now.
Okay.
Because I found another little something for JR.
Well,
So-
yeah, for me.
This is so this is for everybody, but so a normal pace is 24 miles a day. That would be 3 days for you guys to get there.
Uh-huh.
A fast pace is 30 miles. It would come at the penalty of it's a -5 penalty to passive wisdom, so perception scores. And in addition, you could go on a forced march.
What is a
That
forced
would-
march?
So for normal travel will be 8 hours of your day. That's what the game assumes. You can travel an additional hour of beyond 8. But for each additional hour, it's DC 10 plus 1 con save. So the first hour after is a DC 11, then DC 12, 13, 14, 15, however long you're marching. On a failed savings throw, you get 1 level of exhaustion.
Oof.
Oh, that sounds awful. Exhaustion's
It does.
so
That sounds
gnarly.
awful. How many times would we have to roll if we did that?
Once per hour.
Oh shit.
Oof.
I don't like that personally. I just don't want to be exhausted and then have to fight something.
I
That's
agree. Yeah, it's not worth it if we're going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
But but the fast pace would get you there we would say probably what is it, about 10 o'clock the third day, so the morning of the third day.
Okay.
I mean,
guess
that's fair, but how many times? I get it, it's once an hour, but if we wanted to get there,
No
The
fast
third-
pace is something different.
oh, it's fast. Okay, then yeah, let's do fast.
Fast pace, the only downside to a fast pace is a -5 penalty to your passive perception scores.
That would make mine a 12. What was
Yeah,
yours, Beast? No.
I think we should do that.
Mine would
So-
probably be pretty shit.
Natural Explorer.
It would be a 9.
It's when you're engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, I can still remain alert to danger. Would that also count like fast pace? I would keep my passive as normal. Also, difficult terrain does not slow our travel. So if you're
This is
counting
not
that-
difficult terrain. This is going faster than usual. This
Yeah.
is actively hurrying. So, excuse me.
So yeah,
Um,
it's essentially like jogging the entire time instead of walking the entire
the
time.
good tail's pretty fast.
What's up?
If you're a wanderer, you have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. Would that be also helpful of some kind? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to.
You'd be making a mental map as you go.
You and I are like impossible.
Wouldn't help for places you
impossible to
haven't
get
been.
Lost.
I know.
Yeah,
We won't
no,
get
you're
lost.
not going to get
We'll be-
lost. Definitely. With the, I don't know. There's no specific ruling for that sort of thing. We can talk about it. I guess we have to talk about it now because that's exactly what we're going to be doing first.
Like
I guess I don't have an opinion. I don't care. We can say yes. So,
So we get fast paced without a penalty then, because Gideon's a badass.
and so Gideon won't.
Oh,
Everyone
That
else.
doesn't translate to everybody else's. Yeah.
That's
got
fair.
it.
That makes
Okay.
sense. Do I have anything special? No, I don't. I already know I don't.
Yourself, baby boy.
God.
But without further ado, it takes just a little bit for them to get back. They kind of how much did Lotus explain?
Lotus, in what way? Explain about what?
Why we're
you
taking
want to switch
over.
places?
Oh, I would probably just be like, Jared's got a thing. He really, really, really wants to do this thing, and it just makes sense to let him. And we were curious if you would be cool with that. And we cannot promise that we will not get lost in the Feywild again. However, we'll do our best. We'll do our best.
Perfect. Works for me.
Say less.
Real quick, remember when I asked you about getting more acorns from that dungeon? Did we ever do that?
No, we haven't done that yet.
Shit. Okay, fine. All right, I'm sending a letter to some fucking squirrels right now, like, because I remembered. I'm just gonna be like, hold on,
Fucking now.
right? And I fucking to the squirrels in the fucking shitty dungeon.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh god damn, it's gonna get fucking lost. Hold on.
No, they're on a separate plane, so there is a chance of that.
Okay. Slash or. Is that right? Did I do that right? Oh, I thought that was a 9. It's a 7. Shit.
All right, perfect. Daniel, did you find anything about our predicament or
No.
okay? Well, never mind.
I'm sorry, I was confused.
Basically,
that's
you'll-
just
you'll-
basic natural
you'll-
explorer.
You'll get it. All right. 1 second. Now, give me 2 seconds to switch headsets because reasons.
Reasons.
Okay. But other than that, all right. I will move your guys' token. So to the south we go. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
1, 2, and it is the end of this third day, or the end of this third square. Actually, let me think here. Because it is a fast pace, it is an additional 6 miles, which is 7.5. I'll give it to you.
Coming with us then?
They are behind. Yes.
Okay, but they're like closer than normal.
No, I just haven't.
Okay, that's fine. I was just
That's where they are. That's where, and the other one is where you guys are. So I'm keeping track of their location.
okay.
But coming towards the end of this day, you've got maybe an hour left of sunlight. And on the side of this road, you find something interesting. Ruins. What was once maybe... It's hard to tell. It has a bell tower like a church and steeples like something old and something dedicated to something that no longer exists. This church, we'll call it, looks as if it had been burnt out from the inside. The roof has collapsed. What was once probably a parish sorry, not a parish. What was once your chapel is completely filled with brick and stone and rotting timber. The double doors have been completely blown off their hinges and lay rotting. The wilderness slowly consuming them. And over this doorway, still glistening in gold inlay, this symbol. Oh, wow.
No. Oh wow.
Oh,
I'm not sure what all that Sylvan stuff is. That's weird. Can I just send the photo? No, it's going to send all that crap too. Can anybody read that?
No.
no.
Okay. Give us the photo. Oh, can you guys not see the photo at all?
Uh-uh.
No.
I just
Really?
see I just see
Ah, I understand. I understand now. There.
Oh.
Bitch. But in Druidic.
Yeah, bitch.
Bitch.
Okay.
This church, we'll call it, in probably probably 20, 30 feet around it on all sides, is dead, cleared grass. A clearing. Almost as if nature itself doesn't want to try and reclaim this rotting timber.
And
what
Does it
me
look familiar?
is this
This
deconsecrated
church?
ground?
No.
I was about to say, I didn't think so. We're not close yet.
Can I
Oops.
roll something like a survival? No.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Okay.
Yo,
Well,
is that a
survival for
Cairo
what
symbol?
exactly?
Let's see here. Let me see what the options are. No, it's hazard. Identify signs. No, and none of that would make sense. No, none of that would make sense.
Is there
Is it Druidcraft? Because Druids have their own language.
No.
It is not
well,
Druidcraft. I can tell you that right away.
How about nature?
It is not something that could be discovered by nature. I would need.
Is it a language, I guess?
It is not. Oh,
It could
It
be
is
a
that
a
might
symbol, but
just
not
be a
symbol.
flat intelligence
Right,
check
it
to
is not
see
a
if you would
language.
even
Okay.
know that.
like it's not the letter A in
This
in,
kind
Sylvan.
of stuff is restricted. Probably, maybe one person out of this group might know something about it.
Oh,
Chanel.
It might be Snow.
It would need to be a history check.
Oh, we're fucked.
So it would be Sunel, is what you're saying.
Oh God.
Probably a really high one, but let's see.
Oh, I have a quick question. Is he coming through choppy? For
Yeah,
you?
he's robotic
Yes.
for us too.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not
God.
robotic.
They're
it's
robotic.
choppy. Like
No, I can hear
Yeah, like-
everything. It's just a bunch of popping.
I hear
Is
the
this
chat.
any better?
No. I thought
There's
it
a
was
little bit
me.
of static on the end of that.
it's the pop.
Maybe
mic
you need
pop.
a new cable.
Smack your mic really hard.
Smack
No,
it.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Smack it.
No, it's not work. It's the same.
Smack it.
If you want to disconnect and
go.
reconnect, see if that helps.
Yeah, it might be Discord. Like I said, Discord was messing up earlier on me. All of a sudden, like I couldn't hear you guys in Discord, but I could still hear stream, so I knew my headphones were good. My little Discord, causing discord
Better?
in my life. What? I
Better?
was saying, yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I was
It's
gonna-
just Discord being Discord.
history I can do.
history I can do. Hi ho, Mario. History you can't do.
So now,
Never mind.
hey, excuse me.
What about
There's
guidance?
going to be something. Come on.
I'm just used to 5e being like, is it anything below? Did you roll anything
Can I
below
touch
like
him?
a 12?
touch him?
Fuck you.
Can I
You
touch
mean
one
you're
side?
used to your DMs being that way? Because that's not a system, that's a DM.
I mean, yeah, was I
You-
touched inappropriately for guidance?
I never said inappropriately unless you want it that way.
Even with
I never told
guidance,
you
this is all
appropriate.
I'm going to give you.
I
Right.
touch you inappropriately for guidance. Yeah, sure.
Even with guidance, this is what I can give you. This symbol is familiar kind of in the way an old wound is familiar. Something so far removed from where you are now, you can vaguely remember the sensation of that wound, you know, the act of being hurt. But it's so far away, it doesn't, there's not even something physical to remind you it's there anymore. It's just a fading memory. That's what looking at this symbol reminds you of. There's something there, but it's so far away, you can't remember anything concrete except the fact that it's not good.
Mm.
If you had some time to pore over maybe some of your notes, you might know more.
Well, it doesn't sound like we are in a situation
Or-
where time is or
No. Or when you get back to camp, you can talk to somebody.
you can talk to that spy. The spy
If
who's
they
actually a
find him.
cultist.
I'm gonna have to make some rolls for that.
Gwen.
But
But
that
yeah,
being said, are
Snow-
you go ahead.
probably just looks at this symbol for a long time in their head going, is this from that Friday game? Teasing, of course. It vaguely looks like a K. I have to make the joke. But probably just this like the stare of someone who can't quite remember, but they're getting
Well?
bad vibes from everything they do remember.
What do you know, Snow? What's going on?
Not that it matters, but we've walked into yet another wonderful place. I can't say for certain what this is without time. We don't have that. Be on your guard. Whatever it is, it's not a pleasant thing.
You guys want to camp here?
You always bring us to camp at such lovely places, Lotus. You will be the death of us.
Probably. I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah, Attila will pull out a saber and just have it at his side. That way it's not in its sheath.
You do have about an hour left of travel to go if you wish.
Ah, okay, well, I'm on my guard. I'm still have that shit out.
Yeah, that would be something Sinel would probably suggest is like, whatever it is, it would be best that we be on our guard.
Well, what if Flanagan, JR, Gideon think of that?
We could burn it.
I don't think burning it is a good idea,
Well,
but
It-
getting
this
away
is-
from here.
this is ruins. Isn't this not the ruins that
This is not the
your-
ruins that we need, unfortunately.
these are not the
Right.
These
ruins
are
we're
not the
looking
ruins
for?
you're looking for.
These are not the ruins we're looking for. Unfortunately. They're further, I fear.
Nothing could ever be so easy.
Unfortunately not. But I'm cool with just like dipping out, keeping going.
Let's
Okay.
continue on. I guess just leave this the consecrated area.
Perfect. Now, excuse me. This evening draws in, and the light starts to fade from the sky, bringing you guys to a you find a clearing, bringing you guys to kind of a sheltered little area just off the trail. Who's taking first watch?
Hmm.
You know, your boy always takes last watch, so we can get
Do
up
we-
early.
Well, Attila's willing to take first watch.
Okay.
It's fair. So now we'll join second watch.
Who's on
JR will
first?
take second watch with Snow.
Okay.
I'll take third watch with Gideon so that I can run my blender real fast.
Does that leave Flanagan to first watch? You're super quiet.
Yeah, I am first.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need first watch to roll me a d12.
I got you. I don't like this music you got up in here. This does not make me feel good.
All right. First watch, as the color drains from the sky and leaves that inky black void up above with the twinkling of stars shining down. You can see Gephalia, the green moon, is shining bright and full. This is, well, Gephalia is known from time to time as not exactly a good omen. Better than Rota, but not exactly a good omen.
Sick.
But it passes uneventfully to second watch.
Hey.
Gang.
Second watch, I need someone from second watch to roll me a d12.
JR.
Bet I got it. Maybe. Possibly. Nope, that's. There we go. Oof.
All right.
Oof.
It seems at this time of night, even the green shimmer of Gephalia is muted, making your fire, the slowly dying embers of it, the only source of light for probably miles, as far as you can tell. But second watch, too, passes uneventfully.
Ooh.
That brings us to third watch. Third watch, I need one of you to roll me a d12.
In the distance, as a blender goes.
No, I'm done blending. I'm done blended. I've blended the things. Do you want to
what's-
roll it or do you want me to roll it?
Oh, what's your perception?
Oh, is that what we're doing? 17 naturally. It's a +7 perception.
You should roll your perception then.
What?
Am I rolling a 12 or perception?
No, it's a D12.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
D12. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I was thinking
That's
perception.
okay. I got you. Slash It's a trashy 9. It's a 6.
No, 6. Wow, in between the 4 and the 8. How perfect.
Oh god. Nope. It's not fucking great. You know what? I shouldn't have been the one. I'm just gonna fucking drink my blended
Let me do this.
milk.
They say that night is always darkest before the dawn. But it's insane just how dark it is, even with two people with dark vision.
should have put another shot of water in this for this
Is
event.
the campfire still going? Because I can light it with magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. I just didn't know if you'd want a fire on.
No, we don't want a fire yet. We have dark vision, right?
Because way off in the distance, you see something that only your parents have told you about, Lotus.
27, give me.
She sees it all right. Fuck.
Fucking see it.
Way off in the distance, a single point of light.
Yeah.
Cold white, almost just a slight ice blue tinge to it.
Mhm.
A spherical ball meandering through the woods. A will-o'-the-wisp.
I was gonna ask. Oh.
Something that has been described to you by your parents, along with the warning, stay away.
Right. Yeah, I'll fucking tell Gideon and just be like, that little ball of light is a fucking problem, and we got a fucking boogie. We got a boogie out of here.
It's probably actually hold on. Let me see how far away it is.
We about to have exhaustion. 'Cause we can't sleep.
It's okay.
No, everyone's technically. Oh wait, yeah, no.
About the only people who aren't rested are second watch. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here. Damn. Wow, 666.
There's 666 of them.
My favorite numbers. Draw me a pentagram. We'll be fine.
This will-o'-the-wisp is probably with your 27, you are just able to pick out enough. This thing is on the other side of the road, probably 700 feet.
Oh, it's way
It's
far away.
a long way out there. And is lazily working its way perpendicular to you.
Maybe he
It's
just
not
wants to
headed
chill.
your way.
It's just trying to vibe.
Right.
It's just
right.
vibing. Just vibing.
Yeah,
Just a
it's
terrible
just-
thing that's pretty scary even at this CR.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Maybe. Let me look
You're
at
gonna
what
be the
spells
one
I
that saves me.
that saves me.
I mean, it's 700 feet away. I think we're good if we just chill.
Maybe if we're very quiet. Damn it! I need my bitches because they're the ones with silence.
My
'cause I don't give
bitches.
a fuck about my party members. They do. Shit. Okay. Maybe we'll just be real quiet. Maybe we'll just hunker down and be real quiet.
Are they hostile? Do they actively hunt people?
I don't. What would my parents have told me about will-o'-the-wisp?
There's a short flashback to you sitting on your father's lap, them telling you about will-o'-the-wisps. And it probably goes, well, with this one, normally I'd say they're more afraid of you than you are of them. But I'm not sure will-o'-the-wisps are afraid of anything. Best not find out, shall we?
That's so cryptic because surely he would also give advice on how to avoid it.
Don't go near it.
Well,
Already said
what what he would have gone on to discuss is folktales say you can protect yourself with running water or salt or some other things. And he goes, but in my experience, the best thing to do is just relax. If it becomes an issue, then you deal with it. That would be this dad's advice for a lot of things.
This fucking
Don't-
dad. This
Don't
Chill, bruh.
duck. Don't duck before the punch is thrown.
gotcha.
This is the dad that taught you swordplay,
Yeah.
which you don't use,
No, why? That's dumb. I don't want to do that. I hate it.
right?
I hated every bit of it. Like my brothers were down. Yeah, I think Dahlia probably dug it, but I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go talk to plants. Yeah. Okay, so just be like, maybe it's fine. We should just hang, and we should relax, and we should absolutely put out the fire. If there's no fire going, right?
That's up to you two.
I don't want a fire. Do you want a fire to go, Gideon?
I mean, he probably would have had it lit.
Okay, I'm gonna create water and pour it on the fire.
Or you can just kick dirt on it. You don't have to waste a spell
Oh yeah,
slot.
that's true. I'll just kick dirt on it. Just be like, it's fine. We're just gonna hang out as I'm like panicking to kill the fire.
We're fine. It's good. Just relax.
We just gotta.
Why are you not relaxing?
It's cool. We're cool. Everybody's cool. Are there any more, or is there just the one?
There's just the one.
For
We
now.
can take it.
Gideon, I need you to roll me a d20.
It's a good time
It's
for
1 plus
everyone
the
involved.
Okay. Thank you for initiative.
Oh boy.
I'm joking. All right.
Like this is a bad time.
Free lighters. As you're watching this Will-o'-the-Wisp, it starts working its way back west and eventually winks from existence as if it was never there in the first place.
Oh God, it's dead. It died
Mm,
because no one believed in
didn't.
it.
No, it didn't die. It didn't die.
So morning approaches.
Oh God. Okay, so we're fine. Is this fine? We're fine now.
Yes.
I'm just very. God
And the sunlight starts to filter through the leaves. Third watch has passed.
we're sitting there trying to be fucking chill, and Lotus, like on the inside, is just like fuck. But on the
You
outside,
guys
she's just
are.
like,
Yep. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Will-o'-wisp doesn't scare me. Oh, I'll do that.
That's how Gideon
Don't-
felt. He was like,
don't,
yeah, it was a little ball of energy. Ooh.
no,
Don't-
it's
don't,
like so dangerous. They're so dangerous.
Especially at low level. These things are only CR2, but
They're
But-
fucking mean.
I mean, what aren't they immune to? Well, what aren't they resistant to?
Everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everything. And I fucking.
And
I
an AC
sprung a
of
couple.
19. 19!
I
Jesus.
sprung a couple on some players, like 3, on a bunch of players not realizing what I'd done, and I TPK'd the party.
What level were they?
I think
Oh
like
no,
a
I
level
missed it.
4.
Well.
It was bad. I fucked up. I fucked up real bad.
I
They woke up
fucked
in a
up.
tavern. I felt bad afterwards too. I was like, that didn't happen. You wake up in the infirmary.
I fucked up.
But more morning comes. Everybody takes their stuff, starts packing. Is there much discussion this morning between people?
I mean, it's
Oh.
just, pretty uneventful. Me and Flanagan just kind of chilled. Not
We saw Will
much.
the Wisp. We saw Will the Wisp. It was fucking wild. It was so far away. Oh my god, I'm so glad it didn't fucking see us. We'd have fucking
Hmm.
died, you guys. But it's cool.
I
It's
could
cool.
have. You could have killed it. I could have used its parts.
I had to deal with this, pointing to Lotus for most of that time.
It was fine. I was chill. That was the whole point. Was just chill. Be chill. We're chill. I tried to be chill. I'm sorry I wasn't that chill.
I just like to think of it was that kind of like chill where you feel like you look chill. You probably look mostly chill, but there's just like a tenseness in
energy.
the air around you. Just
Nervous
I'm
fucking
chill.
energy.
I'm real chill. Why the fuck isn't anyone else being chill? I'm real chill.
Okay, panic. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, JR.
That's me.
Make me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Where are you in the camp, by the way?
By the fire.
JR, your ears pick up something that's barely a whisper on the air. You hear.
Oh, fuck.
Oh dear. They look so much fun to play with.
That's fucking nice. Creepy.
Come now, Ma. There are others to play with. We'll have our fun there. And then we'll return for these.
The fuck did you just say? Can I see them?
Who are you talking to, Jara?
Can I
You
see
turn
that?
to look. You turn to look. And everybody heard that giggle. That last giggle
Oh.
off in the woods.
Gone out.
We got a long rest, by the way, right?
You did get a long rest. Everybody's got their long rest mojo on.
Okay,
You're
do I
gonna need
see
it.
them at all?
What's that?
Do I see them at all? Or do I
You
just hear
don't
it all?
see anything.
Hmm.
Everyone at this moment has the feeling of being watched.
You guys feel that too?
General.
And I need everybody
No,
else to
not
make me
at
another
all.
perception check.
Can I use my passive of 17?
I need everybody to roll. Because if you don't hit at least your. I will take your passive if your roll is worse.
Bad.
I got my passive. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Do I need to make another one?
Everybody who has a passive or rolled better than a Flanagan. Flanagan's fucking like Flanagan, you thought DOG laughed, actually. I'm pretty sure.
I knew it.
I knew it, says Flanagan. But everybody who has a passive or passive or rolled better than a 15. 14. Gideon ceases too. Literally the only person that doesn't is just Flanagan. Just fucking around. On the edge of this clearing, probably 50 feet away, you realize, hey, that branch looks like it's under a lot of... And an invisible weight is lifted off of this branch as it just springs back up, as if almost as if there was something sitting on it.
I would like to cast a spell.
Oh yes, what
I
would
was
you like
about
to
to say the
cast?
same thing. Go ahead, Snow.
The only person that heard the name and not going to make any actions on this.
I would like to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
In addition to his see invisibility. Oh, hold on.
What did you say, by the way, Daniel?
I actually have to see him. Never
I
mind.
said I'm the only one that heard the name you said and don't want to take any action, but also there's not any action I can take.
What name did I say?
Mob.
Oh, no. Maw. M-A-W.
Oh, whew! Okay. Whew! I was doing a Lotus there. You guys did not understand.
Be cool. Everybody be cool.
You're chill. All right, I'm chill.
We're
Let's
all
see.
chill.
All right, and I'm sorry. What did JR cast? I'm sorry.
So I don't know if I can cast it. I want to cast slow. But
I believe it's a target you can see, correct?
it doesn't say that. It says you alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range, and it's 120-foot range. So it doesn't state that I have to see them. It just says that it's 6 creatures that I choose.
You pick an area, right?
I just don't know. Like, it's more up to the DM at that point in time. I think.
So I
wouldn't
can
be
tell
upset
you
with
what
either.
does end up happening if you do choose to cast this. Because in initiative order, this thing has already moved from where you last saw it.
Okay, well then I ain't gonna fuck with it. Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna tell me twice.
But see invisibility. I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check. Another one that you can see with your special eyes. What's your passive?
Actually, hold on.
14.
I'm touching him with guidance. That's the spell I'm casting. I hear Snell start to mumble some magical shit, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
all right,
okay.
I don't know what that's all about, but here you go. And I touch him.
Even with
Touch
the
him real
plus
good.
4 from guidance, it would be worse than my passive because
Damn.
it's a 3.
But a 14 is still good enough, specifically with see invisibility. You see off in the distance, headed away from camp, a massive creature. 4 legs, what you can almost make out as 2 tentacles. A giant black beast.
Ooh.
Almost as night as the almost as dark as the night sky was last night. And it seems to shimmer, almost as if it's in multiple places at once.
Do I recognize it from anything?
I'll just give you this one, because it's Sunel. This looks like the diagrams you've seen of a displacer beast,
Oh,
but far larger than any
Way
you've ever seen.
Rowan.
Don't
No, hold on. I
Like
wanna
to be friends with it?
I wanna pause everything and just say, Rowan, whatever you do not mention this to Gideon. Out of character. Do not mention this to Gideon.
Yeah, that's fair because Gideon will be like, me kill, me
Yes.
strong man.
Oh, big creature that looks deadly. Let's go. We're gonna hunt that thing.
Well,
Fucking
then Sunel would be smart enough to know that Gideon is a complete and total FUD. Back in my day, we only needed a longbow, and it won 2 blood wars in hell.
You can tell Lotus about it though. Lotus
Yeah, he's
knows
gonna lean
Gideon's
into
fucking
literally
shit.
everyone but Gideon, probably starting with Lotus and JR because they're probably the most competent in this situation because he doesn't quite know Attila yet, and Flanagan is Flanagan.
yes, that's fair.
Oh my god, a displacer beast, guys!
Like Scoob!
Like, Scoob,
DOG!
I don't think we have enough Scooby snacks for that, Scoob.
We'll lean into those people. You know what? Fuck it. They would do it to Attila as well, so pretty much everyone but Flanagan and Gideon, I'm sorry. And be like, that was a displacer beast of unusual size.
A displacer beast of unusual size.
Does Attila know what that is? Does that occur a lot in the plains?
Not in the plains, no.
Oh fuck!
just-
I have no idea what that
Y'all are
is.
assuming that Flanagan would know what a displacer beast is.
Okay.
Oh god.
So, hearing this, Lotus gets really excited and is
Oh
like,
god.
I just want to be friends with it. I just want to be
Oh.
friends with it.
You
Are
picked up-
displacer beasts sapient? I mean, obviously they are, but are they like evil creatures to the point where like it's like, why are you trying to be its friend?
Make me. Oh god, alright. You're gonna have to help me here. Which one does monstrosity fall under? Is that religion, arcana, or nature?
I would think arcana.
Arcana.
I don't
It'd be
know.
Arcana.
Is it arcana?
Yeah, it'd be Arcana.
Go ahead
'Cause
and
I'm
roll
trained in
me
most
an
knowledge
arcana.
skills.
Monstrosities to me always seem like magical beasts and things to that effect.
And my passive, because that's god awful, is an 18.
Can I do it too, just for shits and gigs? I've got a -1. It's not
Sure.
too
I mean,
bad.
that would make sense. That might be why you want to make it your friend instead of being like, oh god, it's going to eat me.
Yeah, it's a 4. It's a 4. So
You
I'm
totally wanna be
absolutely.
its friend.
I want to be its friend. I do. I'm like, it's surely it's fine. It's probably fine. Listen, it's of nature, and nature is my friend. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, just
go
like
and
those
make friends with
flowers, right?
Yeah.
You know, we don't. Talk
Lotus
about
still
the
hasn't
flowers.
learned their lesson about the flowers. About
We don't
No.
talk about-
Biolante.
We don't talk- I
Does
wasn't
everybody
there
see
for
that
the
photo?
big
At least they can see
Yes.
Yes.
the face of
Yeah.
this displacer beast.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to be
that's
friends
hot.
with it.
Oh god.
That being said, you would know. I'll just tell you this, because I forget what the cutoff is for sapiens. 6, an int of 6.
I think it's
4 is the if it's below 4, you literally just you're
it's an animal, pretty much.
like mind spells, controlling spells will not work on things with lower than 4.
Right. So this
Like
is an int of
charms and
6.
Well, that does mean we can at least trick it, but would I know its alignment? Or like if they are like inherently evil creatures? Like,
You know
not
it's
like-
a
I mean, does
predator.
it-
I'll put it that
Not-
way. I'm not
not
going
like
to say
a-
it's evil because that's kind of outside the scope of, I think, a lot of things around here.
Yeah,
You're not
not-
sure. You know,
I mean, like devil or like infernals are evil, or
right? But
things
that
like
you know,
that.
but that's their whole thing. This is a monster. You know,
Monsters aren't
and it's an
bad.
intelligent monster in quotation marks. So theoretically, it can be reasoned with
potentially.
or tricked.
But here's one thing
Potentially.
that I will tell you for sure:
It won't be your friend.
displacer beasts don't talk.
In
Oh,
your brain.
Everybody heard it out loud in their ears.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna think inside my brain. Hey, can we be friends? Hi, I'm Lotus. Can we be friends?
Didn't it
You
walk
get
away?
nothing in response.
Okay. I'm gonna say it out
But-
loud, really gently. Really, really gently. Just be like, hi, I'm Lotus. We should be friends. Do you want to be friends?
Nope,
Okay.
nothing.
Okay.
Nope.
Now,
I roll to seduce. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
roll
you don't
to
want to
seduce.
seduce a displacer beast.
Do
Those
not. I do not. That's awful.
You don't want
Let's
weird
go.
tentacles. You don't want weird tentacles. You
No,
don't
that's
want the
not
weird
my shit.
tentacles.
All right. 2 things real fast before I get us on sign-offs here. This next day passes uneventfully.
But we're all probably pretty on edge.
The forest at this point is almost unnerving. It's not. It's
Do I
you're
ever
getting
see
those
it again?
Feywild vibes. Through that day, you do not see it.
So if
Oh,
it
another
shows
thing
up,
you do know is displacer beasts don't have the capacity to cast invisibility. They don't have magic like that themselves.
Aren't they just
so-
naturally invisible though?
Yeah. Isn't
No.
there?
It's an
They are
ability.
not.
I'm going off my
It's-
old Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance experience of fucking Displacer Beast running through the water. You just see a trail moving towards you.
Nope. No, actually. But you arrive this last morning in front of what can only be described as a scar or maybe a scab upon the earth. I'm trying to find the photo because I has a photo. I don't has a photo. That makes me sad. I could have sworn I had something. That makes me double sad. I'll figure it out. But something that looks almost as if someone has carved a hole out of the earth with large steps of cracked black stone. At the center of this pit is an obelisk made of pure
Oh.
obsidian, sitting atop a
Oh.
limestone base.
Attila's eyes go wide.
Nothing grows around this spot. The earth itself looks very much like it itself has been touched by some necrotic hand and has withered away, leaving behind a rocky, dusty skeleton.
A Rocky Balboa? That was a bad
And we're
joke.
going to leave
I
it there for the
apologize.
moment, so I have a picture to show you guys. Now, I have some a very important thing I need you guys to do for me. Let me grab my notes. Okay, so that's okay. I need someone to roll me a D3.
I roll.
And now we're all dead.
No,
Okay,
dead.
that's a 3.
It's
I
either
need you
really,
to
really good or
roll
really
me
bad.
a D. Let's see. It's.
These nuts. Got him.
I need someone to roll me a D54.
A D. I want to do a D. All right.
So
fuck.
no, let people do their things.
Jeez Louise.
Let people.
Uh,
Excuse me?
You're not
Hold on.
people. Stay in your cave,
Bitch.
Luke Goblin.
You said a D54? That's a D50. What's a D54?
Okay.
can't
Now I
fucking
need
read.
someone to roll me a D3 again.
This is
Okay,
gonna be
I will
swell.
leave that to people. There, now you can't
No.
complain.
Another 3. I
Someone
need
else.
someone to roll me a. Let's see. So that
Oh.
was. I need someone else to roll me a D53.
No. And all the people in our camp are dead.
That's a 15. Okay, I need someone to roll me a D3.
Yeah, 41 people at camp are fucking dead.
Well, there's only 50 of them, so.
You said a D3.
15 came back
Yep,
as
I need someone else
zombies.
to roll me a D3.
Oh my god.
I need someone to roll me a D52.
Oh my god. We are
Wait.
losing folks left, right, center,
Okay.
up, and down.
33. I need someone to roll me a D3.
All right.
Come on, Attila. I think 3 might be good. Maybe 1 is bad.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
need someone to
God.
roll me a D51.
No, it sounds like it's bad because it keeps going down by 1.
D51 roll.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No,
What
just roll
are
that
51.
these
didn't do it.
rolls?
That just
How are
said
we rolling
51.
3 every
No.
time?
I'm
I need
scared.
someone to roll me a D3.
Wait, the 51.
Ignore that. It didn't put the
Oh.
D
Yeah.
first.
It just
Yeah.
gotcha.
It just rolled 50. It said roll
There you go.
Okay,
51.
I need someone to roll me a D3.
Okay. I'll break
I
the
refuse.
cycle. I'll break the
What?
cycle.
I don't want to be the one.
2.
It's a
Yay! Something different.
Let's see.
Roll a D48. Oh god!
Right.
More people died.
All right, that's a D2, huh?
Yeah.
I need you. I need someone to roll me a D5.
Oh no, it increased.
Ooh.
Why did that? Oh yeah.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh
I'm
no.
scared.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna end it there for tonight. Let's get some sign-offs.
I do not like anything about this. I refuse to sign off until you give us more information.
I can't. You'll find out in your own time.
I will sit here all night long.
Look.
Alone.
Oh boy.
Don't do that. Go ahead and do a sign-off. Amy.
Hello, I'm Amy. Today played Lotus. Thruple confirmed. Also, we did some stuff. What's the thing what's the quadplex? No, what's the
Polycule.
a polycule? So now it's gonna be in the polycule because it's just funny. What else am I in? I'm in Immortal War on Fridays. I'll be in Yakshas eventually on Fridays. And then I'm in a different game every other Monday. Not this coming Monday. Over at Distal's place where we do Emberwind. And that's me.
All righty. Ryan.
Oh, my name is Orion. I played the White Lion Warrior known as Attila today. And he's tired of steak mushrooms. Don't want that shit no
Already?
more. He's got 7. Yep.
You got 5 fucking pounds of it. Probably now.
7.
They fed
I
you
have
2.
7.
You have 7 pounds of it?
Yeah, they took
I
a
can
pound of it.
I can see it now. Hey, didn't we have beef and bell peppers yesterday? No, that was bell peppers and beef. Today it's
Yep.
beef and bell peppers.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's not a whole lot of beef in this. Well, yeah, we ran
Fair.
out of beef.
Yeah.
Those bell
Fucking yeah.
peppers. I only play every Wednesday. I don't play any other games. Eventually that might change. Hopefully schedule something will come up that works in the schedule. I think it might, but otherwise look at all these other people's games, you know. Immortal War, and some other games
Yakshas.
these people play. Yakshas, yep,
Yakshas.
that's one of them. I can't wait. I'm in character. Attila does not want to fight whatever the hell a displacer beast is. Out of character, I'm ready to kill some shit. So let's go. Or die trying, you know. So we'll see.
You're such
That's it.
dichotomy.
That's fucking-
Perfecto. Let's go on to Tomas.
All right, you
Or
caught me
Thomas.
here playing JR. Little rabbit boy, depressed. All of his old friends are dead, even though they weren't really his friends. They were shitty people. Either way, they're dead, and he's sad about it. We're gonna go into this obelisk. It sounds like, and some shit's gonna go down. Who knows? Other than that, I don't play any other games. Hopefully, something opens up for my schedule. Probably won't, because I'm a busy boy. Check out these other games.
Awesome. Let's go on to Garza.
What up? It's your boy, Young Flanagan. I'm here on Wednesdays, being Flanagan. And every other Friday, I'm Coach Iki in Immortal War. That's me. Mic drop.
All right. I guess we'll go with Rowan.
Hi ho, friendolas. I just realized my camera's been off ever since I came back. I'm sorry. That made things harder for stream. My name is Rowan, otherwise known as Nightheart. Caught me here today playing Sanel, the one bitch to rule them all. Who is going to either find this spy and have to ask Lotus for coffee recipes that might involve becoming part of the polycule, or might just not have to deal with it because the fairies might not be good at it.
You know what?
Or-
That's fucking funny.
You want this coffee? Well, you're gonna have to take something else a little sweet. And also find me here on Fridays. This Friday will be the final episode of this season of Yakshas, where bad shit's going down. Every other week will be one of the last 2 episodes, which we will probably double up on one week after the other, of the Immortal War, where bad shit's going down. Or you could find me here on Saturdays in Lands of blah, 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 where I play Tillman Balani, the Tiefling Monk Sorcerer. And this will be the last upcoming Wednesday because we're going to have a retrospective on the series Firestrike
Wednesday.
Shardverse 100,245,112, also known as Firestrike Shardverse 1385, also known as Firestrike Shardverse, a funny number.
He means Mondays, not Wednesdays.
Shut
I
up.
was going to say, I guess we're doing a series retrospective next week, guys.
Shut up. I'm like 3 whiskeys in. Shut your mouth. I needed them after rolling all of these 4s and 2s. At least they're even
Threes. They
numbers.
were threes.
I mean, they average to being 3. But that is it for me. So I will pass that on to someone else now. Yes.
All right, and that leaves Daniel.
Yo, it's your boy, Sassy McNasty. He caught me here playing Gideon. What the fuck was that? Anyways, you caught me here playing Gideon as something just flew behind me. Ghosts! It was just, I was like, please don't tell him about the displacer beast. He's gonna want to hunt it. He's gonna wanna
It
hunt
might
it.
be a good idea though if everybody else wants to murder it. This is the only one that wants to be friends with it.
We'll stuff the head, and you can carry the head around like.
I don't know. No, I don't like anything about that. That
Anyways,
feels
you can
awful.
catch me on Fridays and every other Fridays in both the Immortal War until that ends, and Yakshas as that comes back to the next season. Something.
There will be a break after this season.
Okay, so there'll be a break. And then you can catch me on Saturdays in Lance of Iboria. And that one, I'm just an old nine-tailed fox. No, an old foxy barbarian. Megas.
Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy grandpa.
Okay. So I think that do I have permission to do my stuff now? Just
No.
all right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sire Spit. Today you caught me running over the horizon. I'm not calling a Tales from the Cosmos today. That's great. Except for
Yet
that
we
part
bring
where
it
I
up
did.
all the time.
I mean, I miss it just as much as everybody else.
Nice.
That being said, if you guys really want to know, I was rolling for well, I got a couple lists of people that are a part of the expedition, and I was just rolling to see who they targeted.
Oh shit.
That
I'm
being
glad I
said,
have no personal ties to anyone. Oh yeah.
yet.
I guess you
Well,
guys.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Naya,
No,
but
yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Naya alive anymore.
It's okay. We get it. You don't love us.
Yep.
You're kicked out of the polycule.
Fuck.
But that being said, you can also find me on this Friday, in our little wrap up of the season. You can find me here. Yeah, that's weird. I think we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. What are we getting out of here?
R.I.P.
everybody?
polycule.
No, the polycule lives forever. No, there's no R.I.P. polycule. The
Well, it's not
polycule lives
polycule
on.
yet. You tried to make it a polycule with Sunel, and Sunel was like, nah, no
have
thanks.
not
I
yet.
think RIP Polycule is very fitting for this week.
But I have not yet attempted to seduce Sunel. So you can't RIP something that hasn't even come alive yet.
It ain't gonna
Yeah.
work, so we can RIP it right now.
All right.
All right.
Polycule.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Polycule.
Polycule.
God.